So, welcome to Tidebound Saga. A great adventure into a new land. And we start in a small little Saltmarsh. Yes, this is the ghost of Saltmarsh.
Spooky. Is this a bad time to say that I'm scared of ghosts?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I would like to offer up my skills as sound effect person. I would like to be the Foley artist, just to do continual ghost noises in the background.
That's absolutely fine.
But you won't be
I'll
paid
do
for
it.
it.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do it
Yeah.
on occasion. I won't be obnoxious. It will just be every now and again. At
That's absolutely fine.
at good
That works.
moments. At good moments.
At good moments. Okay, right, so we start in this small fishing town of Saltmarsh, and it waits under a misty sky. The morning tide is lapping gently over the top. The air is thick with sea, breeze, and the early scent of damp. Townsfolk bustle about in clothes and sea-worn boots, filling the market square with narrow cobbled lanes.
Puffy.
Agreed.
Somewhere in this sleepy coastal town, each of you have found your way here, drawn by duty, curiosity, or perhaps just plain old misadventure. And to begin with, we turn to Berty Blubbs. You've been lost for, well, you stopped counting after the third wrong turn. Saltmarsh isn't a big town, but the winding alleys and distracting smells of grilled fish and sea spice soup aren't helping matters. You're currently meandering through the weekly market, where vendors shout over each other to sell clams, crabs, charms, and trinkets. A hawker waves a carved wooden duck at you enthusiastically.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Berty here. Berty here. Where am I? Bertie would like to go up to one of the vendors. Just whichever one's nearest. Hello, my name's Bertie. I seem to be a little bit lost. Where am I?
Oh, well, you're in Saltmarsh, my friend.
Oh, wonderful. Where's that?
And how much do you know?
I don't know.
Good answer.
Good job.
Well,
Good
and this kind of person kind of looks at you up and down and goes, do you know what, my friend? I know the perfect thing for you to help you find your...
Okay.
And help you know where...
Oh, that's wonderful.
And he holds out this kind of, this shell to you. Oh, it's only 5 gold. But it's priceless. You'll never lose your way with it.
Well, I know he's bullshitting me. Do I even have gold? Hang on a second.
Do you have gold in some damp spots upon your body?
If you wish to know whether he's bullshitting you, you need to roll an insight check.
Nah. Bertie's a bit too gullible. He is.
Right.
How much did he say?
5.
5. Bro, that sounds very fair. I'm very lost, you see. Yeah, I'll hand over 5 gold.
Oh wow.
I can afford it. It's fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, I am just getting my tablet up so I can actually see all of your D&D on that. That was changing my window. Okay.
What?
Why is it locked me
What?
out?
Oh, why is my mouth moving? Why isn't my mouth moving anymore?
Because oh yeah,
Because you
actually.
need to make sure you're near your mic.
Yeah, you
Well,
might.
it's moving on PNG too, but it's just not translating. Well, it's now, obviously.
Oh, it takes a while. The stream is a little behind, so
Ooh.
it takes a couple seconds for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, it's not happening in real time.
Well,
it is, but it isn't.
Instant.
this is
Yeah,
what-
Anyway,
it's like 5 to 10 seconds.
Wheesht.
so you take the shell off this salesman, and you hold it up to your ear. So it does lead you on the right way. You know, if you just what I can tell, and he leans a little bit closer and he just, I can tell, it's telling you to head over to the stall at the end of the market.
Okay. What is the stool? Is it? Do I need to sit down?
No, it's. You know what? You just head in that direction, and I'm sure someone else will help you work
Okay.
out what the shell is saying.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. And Bertie will just start plodding off, making lovely squelching sounds as he steps.
Lovely. As you are walking up, a
Thank you.
little way off from you in this weekly market is a small little gnome that is currently running around. Rosie, you arrived in Saltmarsh early this morning with coin in your pocket and curiosity in your heart. The marketplace is in full swing. Stalls are overflowing with dried herbs, pickled goods, fish, shiny baubles, and the occasional questionable potion. You've already picked up a skewer of fried eel and a pocketful of tiny polished shells. As you cross the busy thoroughfare, arms full of goodies, someone has crashed into you.
Oh, how about you watch where you're walking?
I assume
And Berty Blubbs?
Oh, I'm barely sorry. I'll start helping picking up anything that was dropped, so dumping it back in your hands. It's all now covered in slime. I'm very sorry there. I was told to go over to the stool. I'm just heading my way there. I'm a little lost, you see.
Great. And what am I gonna do without my skewer? It's just covered in dirt and slime?
That's not dirt.
Ugh.
No, that's just me.
Well, that's not really helpful.
Don't
Either.
worry, it will wash up. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it on a low
Great.
cycle for about 30 minutes.
Oh, goodness. And what are you looking for?
This lovely salesman down there. Oh, I didn't get his name. Bother. He gave me. He sold me this lovely shell, which is going to direct me to where I need to go. And he said to just go to the stool, and someone there would help me. But I don't know if he wants me to sit down, or I don't know what I'm looking for. Do you know what the stool is?
Unfortunately, do not. I'm not really often here either, so...
Oh, that's a bother. Okay, well, I'll see you later then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
He'll-
Looking at my skewer all slimy and just tossing it into the next bin. Jesus Christ.
Bertie just
One
toddles off. He's humming to himself happily.
wander around this market as you guys are busy. Well, as Berty Blubbs is just going round in circles around this market, leaving this kind of like squelchy kind of footprints behind him. And you have Rosie like going from store to store, just seeing what there is, just enjoying a day out at the shops. We turn to two very interesting individuals. Sir Hopalot and Arishi.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive from the north end of town, walking in stride towards the capital, a whitewashed stone building near the center of Salt. Locals give your group a mix of curious and wary looks. Armed travelers can make people here a little bit nervous, especially when they walk as if they're on a mission.
Sir Hopalot is like hustling as fast as his 20-foot speed allows him to hustle. I imagine for like every 10 steps that he does, Arishi's doing one. His legs are just a blur. And he's just like, come along, young tadpole, I just know this is the place. Oh, we're really going to get some headway here. And it's very obvious that this situation has happened at least 10 times before. I just have a feeling, Arishi, come along, young tadpole, let us go. And he's just really hustling. He's striding, his sword is at his side, his armor is polished, man is ready.
Arishi is like following, but you can clearly see that she is so distracted looking around. She is looking for any animals that she can see, and she's like mentally making a note of any animals, and just kind of like nodding whenever she hears Sir Hopalot talk.
Oh, perfect. Okay. You guys wandered that little bit through town. You're just very much focused on like, this is where we're going to go, this is what we're going to do. And you head straight for the council hall. And as you arrive there, you see a massive board outside as the doors of the council hall are closed. And on the there's a sign on the council doors that says like, no uninvited entrance, please. But there is a massive kind of board outside that just has all these sheets of paper and things just all over it.
Arishi's gonna go up and knock on the door really loudly.
So Hopalot will be right behind, just going, "Oh well, they must admit a diplomat such as myself. They must admit us. What if we bring news from the Feywilds? Terrible hospitality in the material plane."
Okay, you knock, like bam, 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 on the door. However, no one answers the door.
Don't think anyone's in, sir.
You know, one of the things I found about the material plane, young tadpole, is that there's just none of the Fey hospitality. You know, you just don't have that here, and it's despicable if I'm honest with you. You know, if we were in the Feywilds, and it's also very clear that he's gone on rants about the Feywilds before, it's very much a back in my day style kind of thing. You know, back in the Feywilds, you know, you knocked on a door, you were admitted entry. Sure, you had to make sure you were on your best behavior or your entire soul could be stolen, but who cared about that? It was manners. And a representative of the Swamp Court and the Queen herself, my dear lady, and he'll hold his chest and look up to the sky like he's mourning. My dear lady, I would be admitted without a moment's hesitation. They would see the symbol on my chest, and they would know that I was here on serious business, and you do not get that here in the material plane. And then he would just kind of huff and look really exasperated and mad.
Shall I knock again?
Yes, knock harder. We must find out if they know anything.
Okay, Arishi's gonna knock even harder, and she's gonna shout really loud. Let us in, please. We are on Queen business. Queen business. Let us in.
Yes, business.
Okay, chill.
Okay, whilst you both are at the door, trying to convince them to open the door, we'll turn to Yufaris, who is standing nearby. You are currently standing right by the board where all the papers were. And you're standing near the entrance of the council hall. You can see these two interesting individuals by the door. One of them quite tall and burly, banging away, and the other one behind them going, "Open the door!" But you are focused more at the notice board in front of you. There are dozens of job slips that have been torn away recently. Someone clearly hired up a lot of hands. One odd, unclaimed posting still flutters in the breeze. Something about a treasure in an abandoned house.
Okay. Yufaris' eyes a little bit shine when she sees the word treasure. And she will rip out the paper and looks if it's in this town or nearby.
Mm-hmm. It is nearby, about 4 miles away.
Okay. Then she will really slowly go to the banging guys and who makes the biggest noise.
Okay.
She is a little bit leaning on her quarterstaff and not in a hurry at all. And when she go behind them, she will reach out and she will tap on the shoulder of the frog. Excuse me, I overheard you, and I have to disagree. I think if you get inside, they will definitely suck your soul there as well. But I'm not sure if they're even open this time.
Sir Hopalot will turn around and be like, oh yes, we might get our soul sucked out here, but at least in the Feywilds there would have been manners first. Do you see the difference? In the Feywilds they would have let you in, given you some tea, maybe some fairy cakes. It's much nicer, whereas here you just get your soul sucked out anyway.
Oh, that's indeed very true.
She's gonna look really confused and say, "Fairy cakes? I don't want to eat no fairies."
Don't worry about it. It's cakes made by fairies. It's very different. But you would get them in the Feywilds. Do you see young Tadpole? And he's going to look up at her, and I can't remember how tall he is, but I imagine he's barely up to her hips, so he's going to look up and go, do you see the difference? In the Feywild,
Yes.
there's manners. Yes? We would be
Manners,
admitted entrance. They would talk to us. Sure, there may be some games around us dancing around what our names are, so they don't steal our souls. And they may end up sucking our souls out anyway, but at least we had a good chat beforehand. We consumed cake. We consumed tea. You never get tea in the material plane. And it's clear that he's becoming quite incensed with this idea.
Shut the door behind her, and now she's yelling at me.
That's fine. Sir Hopalot can continue with his rant about the Feywilds.
Okay.
And you'd be offered a chair and a nice little thing to put your feet up on. You don't get that here. No. You're ordered to leave your weapons at the door, just in case you're a threat. But in the Feywild, you'd still get your soul sucked up, regardless of if you have the weapons.
Do you want me to get you a chair?
No, young Tadpole, that is not. You're missing the point. He's gonna kind of like bonk you on the head with his sword. You're missing the point. It's about manners. We've spoken about this. It's about honor. Yes, you have to be honorable. You have to admit people entry, admit the needy, admit the polite. And you just don't get that. And he's starting to his voice is starting to get more raised. You just don't get that here.
Okay, you first, when she started to talk to them, she has a smile on her face. As more they talk, the smile is going down.
He at one point is just he will descend into talking in Bullywug, and he's just pacing. I can't make frog noises, but imagine it's just a cacophony of really angry frog noises.
I'll say that whilst Hopalot is busy pacing up and down, talking in Bullywug and ranting on about the Feywild. In the corner of his eye, he sees this kind of flitter of wings go past as something flies along. And as you catch, and can I have actually, I'll make you roll for it. Can I have a perception check, please?
First roll.
Oh,
oh my God,
and I've got all your rolls up. I've got D&D Beyond up on my tablet so I can see it, so it's all fine.
Not 20!
nice.
Wow.
Good start.
Okay, you see the universe.
It's gonna go down from here. It's up now, guys.
It's first roll of the session. It's either gonna be
Really good or really bad.
like,
but that's it. That's my good roll. I'm
it's
gonna
the
die
extremes
the second.
this
It counts.
day.
It counts.
It's already.
So anyway, as you see the flutter of wings, you turn your head instantly and you see a being that you know very well from their kind, from the Feywild, and you see a fairy flitter around it. You have not seen that many since you have come to the material plane. You see a fairy flittering down, you holding an umbrella above their head and holding a cast iron teapot.
Very good.
As they fly down towards the marketplace. Koda, you fly down to the market. You realise that whilst your bear family is very good at hunting, they're not so good at finding the essentials that you may need. So you're here kind of on this hunt for some salmon, as the river near you has not been that fruitful this time. And there's a few other things such as clothing you may need as well. And
Extremely naked right now.
Tits out.
Oh.
you
Maybe I want
fly
it to be
down
that.
into the marketplace, and as you do, you see this red-headed little gnome, similar, just a bit taller than yourself, but not that much taller, wander around the market, and they are kind of the only other small person within that marketplace.
I fly towards him and I'm like, hey, small person, I need help, like, right now. Hey, don't
You know
ignore
you
me.
are also small, right?
Yeah, but like, small people gotta stick together.
Small
I like to
baby.
think that exactly, small homie. I trust you. You're small. Don't trust these tall people. They're dangerous. They could step on me.
Can I have that?
Rosie,
That's a
how do
flying
you
person.
react to having this person just fly at you?
Yeah, in their face. Very much like
Choke
talking
out.
about annoying you.
Are you accompanied by an irritating bell sound?
Yeah, might as well. I just,
Oh god.
I got a little I got a little teapot, so I'm just like bashing it against my umbrella. That's the little noise I make.
Okay.
The sound you make as you run around. Don't ask me why I have a bow.
Why do you have a bell?
So,
Simon.
Rosie, how's it going? No?
Sorry, what? How's it going? So, I'm so
You
sorry.
have a fairy, a
Flying around my
half-naked-
face.
A half-naked Tarzan fairy has just flown at your face.
And you're ignoring
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, how small is Koda exactly?
I think fairies are like 2 foot, aren't they?
I think we did it like
That tall.
Yeah, pixies are the tiny ones. Fairies are kind of like.
Yeah.
Hang
Oh,
on, I'll
okay,
Google it.
they're
okay.
like the
So he's
in-between.
like a foot and a half smaller than me.
Yes.
They're between 2 and 4 feet tall.
So I can't just swat him out of my face.
No.
You wish.
Like, actually, do you know what I will do? Can I please have a dexterity saving throw from Rosie, please?
a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 21.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Jesus
You-
Christ.
You are suddenly
Don't get used to it.
Koda grabs you by the shoulders as he flies at you, and is like really in your personal space right now. But it wasn't so forceful as to pin you to the ground and be like, "Small person, help me." It's more of a case of just grabbed your shoulders.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna like hold my mace up in between the two of us and push him away, and like, I'm excuse the frick out of me. Leave my space.
That's awfully rude of you. Okay.
Says the person half naked in my face.
Well, I'm gonna ask you for clothes. Where's the best place to get them?
Listen,
That's
I'm
why I
here
want to
for a
talk to you.
market. I don't know. Ask people that live here. I don't live here. I'm just shopping for food.
I don't trust them. They're tall, and you're short. Where did you get your clothes?
I made my clothes myself.
Can you make me clothes?
No.
Mm,
Brutal.
please.
How much am I gonna get for it if I make them?
I was hoping to get them for free because you're
Yeah,
a
no,
small
thank you.
person and
Goodbye.
small people work together.
Small homies.
I'm
you
not
walking
that
away
small. I'm basically holding up my hand like, talk to the handmaid. Go find someone. Go and find a place that sells
As-
clothes, mate.
I've never
As
met another
Koda
small
is
person
begging
that's so.
you- As Koda is begging you to make him clothes, and you are trying to push him away, you get another familiar face returned back to you. Berty Blubbs! You
Oh my.
return back into the fray.
Hello there. Have I met you?
Oh god, it's you again. You're still owing me a skewer, you know that, right?
Do I? Have we met
Yes,
before?
you do. You ran into me and threw my food on the ground.
Oh, that doesn't sound like me. I'm so sorry. Who's your friend? Is this your wife?
What? Why? Excuse me, Rose goes directly to his face. Excuse me, but what the hell do you think I am?
I don't know. You're some sort of fleshling, and it'll just give you a poke.
Actually,
Ow!
that sounds so derogatory.
I'm made of slime.
Such a slur. Hello, baby. What's wrong? Come lie down. Come lie down.
I'm so offended.
But I'm really sorry. I seem to have been
it's
a
not
bit
nice
turned
being in the.
around.
Not nice having someone in the personal space, is it?
You're no
Hint.
different, small.
Is there someone in? Is someone in your personal space?
Yeah, and I don't like it.
He
when
said,
other people have my
as you
social
say that, Berty
space.
Blubbs is like right next to you, looking around.
Yeah,
Breathing in your
face is
face.
just pressed against yours.
Honestly, I don't mind it. Like, I think it's really nice to be really close to someone else. Making direct eye contact at you.
Oh
you
my.
God.
Bertie's eyes blink
Wow.
individually.
I tried to do the exact same, but could only start blinking.
You don't have enough
The eyes
information.
stay closed.
And as you three are getting acquainted, I guess is the best way to put it,
We're becoming best friends
we-
over here.
we turn back to the council hall where Yufaris, Sir Hopalot, and Arishi are talking, and Sir Hopalot is finally winding down his rant about the Feywild after seeing a fairy litter.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, another member of the Fae. He will like pull out a tiny little comb and will comb out his mustache and will, adjust it to make sure the curls are good. Well, clearly we will find no hospitality here in this god-forsaken place of evil. Come along, young tadpole. Let us go and talk to this fine gentleman over here, and he's going to start platting along because he has no shoes on.
Arishi's gonna copy it, so when he gets the comb out to like do his mustache, Arishi's gonna like just get her fingers and kind of flap them through her hair, and then run after Sir Hopalot.
As she does that, he will send her an approving and be like, yes, yes, young tadpole, grooming is one of the main tenets of being a noble knight, and then he's going to start hustling over to Koda.
Okay. Yufaris.
She will look at them as they are leaving to the weird group. What is going on? She will sigh very much, and she will like slowly start going after them, and she will start mumbling, "Oh, I need some muscles for this job. God damn it. Okay." And she will just slowly follow them.
Okay. You guys wander into the marketplace, which is hustling, bustling. You have, as you wander through some of the stalls, you have some of the sellers being a little bit too eager and holding things out almost right in front of your face. Like, do you want this? You know you want this. Come on, it's a nice bit of fruit, it's a nice bit of fish, and all that jazz. As you wander through. But Sir Hopalot, you are very keen on finding your fairy friend. Can I please have you roll me another, either an investigation or
GM1. Fuck.
That did not sound good.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow, that's
The
such a
duality of D&D.
Jesus.
Wow. You,
I don't like this game anymore.
wander down the market. You wander all the way to the edge of the market that it borders on the dock area. As you get to the dock area, you see around you some lovely, rather tasty, you're feeling rather famished, mosquitoes about.
Ooh.
And you can just feel your tongue wanting to go and stick out if you go get them. Can I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh god.
They're gonna be poisonous, aren't they?
That's fine, I got a 15. That's not bad.
Okay, you're
Oh, so fine.
able to resist the urge to eat mosquitoes.
Yeah, his tongue will start to poke out, and then he'll have to like almost like pull in on himself, be like, no, Commiticus. He's spoken about this before. He's clearly having an aside with himself. He's spoken about this before. We have a mission here. Come on, Kay, you can do this. Wah! Bruh! Come along, Tadpole, let's go. And he's gonna start hustling again.
Okay, can I have an investigation check, please?
Sure. 17.
Okay. As you pull yourself away, and it is very hard to pull yourself away from the mosquitoes, you wander through a few more marketplaces, and finally you see the glow of the fairy rings for you. And it seems to be around this kind of a rather odd individual, a gloopy sort, and a small gnome nearby.
Sir Hopalot would turn to Arishi and go, "Oh, young tadpole, look at that! Isn't he glorious at the half naked fairy?" Oh, it's so wonderful to see one of one's own. Sure, he isn't a bullywug, but Fae is Fae, and I do miss the fairies of the Swamp Court. Did I ever tell you about them? And then he's going to start walking and start yapping about, I don't know, some fairy named Daryl or something. Who was friends with at the Swamp Court. Oh yeah, Daryl.
Daryl the fairy.
Me and Daryl, we went way back. Oh, you wouldn't believe the things we got up to during Bullywug College. He's just going to keep walking. Yes. Oh, I do miss Daryl. Anyway, hello, my good sir. And he's going to offer a little bow towards Koda, and then look to Rosie. Oh, hello, and hello, ma'am. And he'll offer a slightly lower, more courteous bow to her.
Arishi's just gonna stand behind and kind of like try and smile, and then point at Koda and go, "Berry cake."
Oh my.
Immediately, Sir Hopalot's going to turn around, elbow her, and go, "Racist! Arishi, that is racist!"
No, we were talking about cake. Very cake.
He's gonna hop up and put his finger, his horrible frog finger to her. Shh! You're embarrassing me.
I hate it when you do
Bad.
that. Sorry.
And he's gonna hop back down. I am so sorry, dear Fey friend, and he will bow again to Koda, about my squire. Sometimes you just can't get the staff or squires in the material plane, but she does her best. And he'll turn around and pat Arishi on the chest.
I can buy you a staff if you want one.
He's just gonna slowly look up. Young tadpole, do you wish to embarrass me in front of my friend here?
Would you like me to walk away, sir?
I would like you to be quiet. If that is at all in your repertoire.
Arishi just smiles.
It sounds that you're a little bit too harsh to your squire, sir.
Yeah, look, do not question a noble knight on how he treats his squires. I treat her with the utmost respect and dignity that she deserves. And some days she deserves less respect than she does other days. That is not my fault. But she is well loved, aren't you, Arishi? And he's going to turn around and look at her with a raised eyebrow. You're well loved, aren't you?
Red in his eyes.
Yeah.
Steam coming out of his ears.
Stone cold in there.
So anyway, as I was saying, my dear Fey friend and other, and he's going to point to Rosie. I don't even know what he was going to say. It's lovely to meet you. You bow again.
Do I know you?
Oh no, but we may not know each other literally, but in more of a metaphysical sense, we know each other. You know, I'm Fey, you're Fey, I'm from the Feywild, you're from the Feywild.
Oh my god, I get it. You're gonna give me clothes. You're a clothes sailor, yeah?
Oh,
God. Yes, you saw how naked I am.
Rosie's just rolling her eyes in the background.
You see how naked I am, and I really badly need clothes, so take them off, give them to me.
Oh, somehow I do not feel like my clothes, and he's built like a stick figure. Somehow I feel like these will not fit you, and these are the holy vestments of my order. These are not something I can give you, but I do on occasion dabble in a bit of knitting. If you don't mind waiting a few weeks, I could knit you a jumper. Or crochet, I do crochet too. Just, well, you know, knitting is not that easy when you only have 4 fingers. And he's going to hold up his hands. I don't even know how many fingers he has. Oh, Lord.
I think I did only draw 4, so it's 4.
Okay, yeah, he can only clear 4 fingers. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of time, but I do very much enjoy it in my spare time. So I could knit you a nice little... And he'll kind of gesture to Koda's chest. I could knit you a little vest or something.
Yeah. Can you do it as fast as possible?
Oh yes, of course, my man. I'm sure you're. It's very obvious that he doesn't want to say the word nipples. So he's just. I'm sure your special places are cold, so we'll get that sorted. Don't worry. And then he's going to immediately rummage around in a bag that Arishi's probably carrying and pull out a ball of yarn and some knitting needles. And while they're talking, he's going to start knitting. Yeah, oh yeah, he's able to do it quite quickly. It's very clear that this is a hobby that he picked up years ago.
Love
Plus
that.
Tiny says it's gonna take you 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna turn to Koda and I'm like, why? I don't even know if I want to know, but why aren't you wearing clothes?
It's an excellent question, young. Sorry, what is your name?
I'm Rosie. What's
he's gonna kind of stand to attention and pull his sword out and hold it pointing up. He's like, I am Sir Commiticus Hopalot at your service, most noble knight of the Order of the Lilypad, and he'll bow again. And this here is my squire, Arishi. Say hello, Arishi.
Am I allowed to talk now? Yes. Okay. Yes. I am Arishi.
On Sir Hopalot's bow, Rosie kind of doesn't know what to do and halfway curtsies in a very unladylike fashion and doesn't know how to and is overwhelmed.
He
Just bend
appreciates
your
the effort.
knees.
Yeah, you just kind of squat.
Well,
Kind of.
while Rosie's doing that, just ascending from the ground, just slowly, Bertie's just gonna come up and right in front of Sir Hopalot, like
Oh,
between
what
the
a
two.
horrible image!
Hello,
Oh,
hi
Lord.
Bertie.
Ah!
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him.
Oh my
either.
god, it's a mud
Like,
method!
it's just kind of like imagining this. It's like Bertie's just descended into a puddle and then just like
Yeah, basically.
reaffecting-
It just
He like somehow wasn't spotted, so he just took that moment to just seep down into a puddle, move around Koda, and then just slowly came back up again.
Yeah, Sir Hopalot would just quite simply scream, "Oh my god, it's a mud method!"
But what now?
Oh god, it's sentient. Well, I suppose mud methods are also sentient. It's this strange creature in the Feywild, and every time he says Feywild, he like flourishes. It's this creature in the
like doing-
Feywild.
It's like doing an invisible hair flip.
Getting
Yeah.
sparkles in his eyes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's very anime. In turning red when the girl,
Ginormous.
in turning red when the
Yeah,
girls
yeah, yeah,
talk about Four Town when their eyes
Big
light
eye.
up. Yeah. He gets the little blush lines on his cheeks. There's a little ding sound that happens every time he says the word Feywild.
Yeah,
Oh
when you point at Bertie and call them a mud what was it, a mud mephite?
Mud method.
Mud mephite, yeah. He'll slowly turn around to look at Rosie, but they're not made of mud.
No, not the lovely lady Rose. Is his name Rosie or Rose?
Rosie.
Not the lovely lady Rosie over there. No. You, sir. You're a very strange colour for a mud method, actually. Why are you blue?
But I'm a Squelch.
Gesundheit. What are you?
Yep.
As these two are talking, Yufaris will just slowly get to the Berty and she will like poke him like, "Oh, this is
He-
fascinating."
He does not notice whatsoever. Like if you could like
His hand is
you could like
into
yeah
his
you could
body.
like pull apart a hole. He's not gonna notice.
Great. She would just like look at the slime thingy and she would start writing something in her notes. Viscous. Interesting.
No, I am something called a Squelch.
A squelch.
Gesundheit. Say that's. I'm sorry. I feel like you're coughing. Are you sick?
I
Is that
don't
phlegm in the back of your throat?
I don't think
Like-
so.
So
He'll just open his mouth
think-
nice and wide, just like, can you see anything?
Slime
Oh,
coming out.
phlegm. You are made of phlegm.
Yeah, basically.
Arishi gonna kind of lean forward and go, "Sir, I think what Blobman's saying is he is a squelch."
That's a horrible thing to name oneself. Like, it's like me calling myself slimy. Like,
No, so you're,
Oh, you're
Yeah.
slimy. You're slimy as well. It's pleasant to meet you.
well, I wouldn't exactly call myself slimy. I more have a mucosal membrane to protect my skin. It's not something as
Oh, that's
base
fascinating.
and disgusting as slime. No, it is a mucosal membrane. It's
Oh.
mucus. Very different.
Bro, that's so
That's
fascinating.
debatable.
And Bertie's just gonna run his hands all over your face.
Oh god.
Oh,
Please, cease
through the mustache.
immediately. Yeah,
Through the
yeah, my
mustache.
Your mustache comes even more waxed now.
No, it's going forward. It's just pointing forward.
Yeah, it's just
pulling
pointing
away.
straight forward.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be stuck like that for a while.
Oh,
Well, that's
Oh, what?
appetizing.
oh. It's very clear that he's like short circuiting at some precise moment in time. He's like got a twitchy eye. Oh dear.
Look at you,
Oh.
dudes.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
having it on one's food is one thing. Having it on your face is something quite different.
Bio is
Oh.
quite good for your pores.
Oh, but I don't
For
have
yours,
pores.
most likely. Hmm.
That is the point of the mucosal membrane.
And what was your name again, slime sir?
Oh, my name's Berty Blubbs.
Berty Blubbs.
Bertie is
Berty Blubbs.
Albert. Okay, hello, Albert. It's lovely
No, it's
to meet
Bertie.
you. Don't know. I do not go for nicknames here. It's very disrespectful.
I didn't nick my name.
I should hope not. Thievery is a crime.
Oh god.
Oh, you're too quick for this.
Oh god.
I don't even know
About
what to say.
if any of you could help me, I was told to look for a stool. I think I need to have a sit down.
Can you
so
sit down?
Yes,
Try
yes,
to-
actually. Do you have a seat? Or is it firm back there?
Firm.
Tell me how tight it was.
Like, I have many questions to you, Mr. Bertie.
Is it a bones or a no bones day?
And how do you eat?
And how do you hear us and see us?
Well,
And how do you talk?
I have this
How
mouth.
do you sing?
It's not really my mouth. You just take out the mouth and he keeps talking. I don't
That's
really need this
horrifying.
thing. It's the same with these eyes. He'll pop out his eyes as well. These do
Oh my God.
nothing.
Oh
These
god.
just make me look more
Please stop doing
approachable.
that.
And he'll put them back on his face.
Saltmarsh would be the girlish scream. It is ridiculous. I will not do it because headphone users, but
Yeah, Rosie's just gonna look at each
individual.
individual. Rosie's just gonna look at each individual and was like, did you see that too? Did you see that? Did that just
So she's gonna
happen?
draw her sword.
We'll put her hands in front to like wait if he puts the mouth and eyes in her hands so she can check them.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
god.
You'll just
When
pop them down. They're just
Yeah.
Whenever
they're
he
just
draws
random
her sword,
eyes that he's found. Who knows
that
what
is
from?
that is horrifying.
worse.
when Arishi draws a sword, Saltmarsh will be like, no, don't do that. No, I think it's just strange. Oh, this has never happened in the Feywild. Why can't we just have our souls sucked out now? I much prefer that to this nightmare.
There's a little sweat, like an anime sweat on your head.
Yes. I think we've all just agreed that canonically, Saltmarsh is an anime character.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, Yufaris, as you hold these mismatch eyes in your hand, can you do me an investigation check?
A nightmare.
Again.
Do you do it like those horrible little orange puppets in the labyrinth?
9.
Oh, the fieries.
They're the worst. I hate that scene.
Okay,
I don't remember how that went.
with a 9, you look at these and they look like they could belong to the same person. The viscous slime around them, however, obviously belongs to the one that handed you the eyeballs to begin with. However, it is very similar to something you've seen before, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Well, you could, but you'd get covered in slime.
I have my finger on it right now.
But, yeah, if you can, you may do a nature check to determine the nature of the slime.
Oh yeah, I'm so interested in those eyes. I'm losing myself in them.
There's a glimmer.
Oh my god! 6.
Good job.
Oi.
These are
Amazing.
really nice eyes. You're not entirely sure that they're real the closer you look at them. They could be made of chocolate.
Oh no!
Num 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 num.
Bite it, bite it, bite
Plops it
it.
in.
Just a little taste is a treat. Just a little nibble.
Those eyes are very nice. Where did you get them, Mr. Bertie? And she will sniff them.
Boy, I have
Oh,
no
God.
idea.
Smells like chocolate. Are they from chocolate?
I don't think so. What is chocolate?
Oh, you don't know what the chocolate.
No.
It's a sweet thing. Are your eyes sweet?
I don't think so. Do I actually eat anything as a... Hang on, do I actually... Wait a second, I don't think I do, to be fair, but...
Important character questions.
It is.
He needs to eat. He eats to eat like
Yeah, I
phlegm
don't
or
think you
Or
have
or
the
do
need
you
to
just
eat, or
eat
sleep.
things? Do you eat
He's-
things like Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens?
Or what's
Yeah,
it,
just
what's it
dissolve
called?
it.
No, you don't get the urge to eat or drink or sleep. You have to rest about 4 hours a day, similar to like an elf would go
Yeah.
into.
No, I didn't think I would.
But it's similar to like obviously the gelatinous cube. The more someone holds onto your slime, the more it's.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So if I'm holding those slimy
I
eyes,
mean, I feel
are
bad.
they
I feel bad for
burning?
Sir Hopalot.
Are they burning now?
No, that's my mucosal membrane.
Not
was
yet,
the one.
no, because it's not like you've got entered fully.
Okay, cool.
You got to be in his body. You got to be inside him.
Would you like to be inside?
Oh,
God.
oh God.
Of you?
I
No,
take
thank
6
you.
steps back.
And as he said that, I will just like shove his eyes back into him. But because I'm shoving them this way, now it's like they're looking back through him.
Oh yeah, no, like when you shove
Take
the eyes
7
in,
more steps backwards.
when you shove the eyes in, like they'll go in like backwards at first, or whichever way you did.
Yeah.
But then they'll just slowly rotate around and come back up to his head and
Oh,
then
that
pop
is
out.
horrible.
Exactly.
What a horrible, nightmarish mental image.
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Oh,
That is horrid.
I will get the slime from on my like pants to get rid of it. Like,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
they smelled really nice, but you can keep them. I really don't want to be inside of you when I think about it.
Okay.
So, as you meet these people, you look around the group, and there is some muscle, some curiosity, interesting people, and a slime. You remember the quest for on board, and these could be the people that might just help get that treasure, or they may not. But it is up to you.
Do I remember how much was supposed to treasure be a lot of like money?
The poster itself says, it says it talked about treasure up at the Witherfield estate, and that there was a grand reward for retrieving.
Okay, so as I clean my hands, I will reach into my backpack and get the quest up, and she will look just at like more Sir Hopalot and Aishi, and she goes, as I was seeing you, I had a request for you, but then you left. I firstly wanted to invite you for the tea, and then I wanted to ask you if you couldn't help me with this, and she will like show the quest up.
At the moment you say tea, Sir Hopalot will kind of put his hand to his heart and look genuinely touched. Oh, I would love nothing more than to share tea with you, my lovely friend. I'm sorry, we weren't formally introduced.
Oh, that's true. I'm Yufaris.
Oh, it is lovely to meet you, Yufaris, and he'll go over the same introduction as he had done before. I am Sir Commiticus Hopalot, this is my squire, blah, blah, blah. It is lovely to meet you, and yes, I would love nothing more than some tea. See, finally, some Fey hospitality. What was the next part? Sorry, the tea thing kind of overtook me there.
Oh, I found this quest here, but I have a problem, as you see. I am not that strong, not definitely strong as you or your squire are, and I would need a little bit of help. Because even if we find this treasure, I don't think I would be able to bring it back. Would you help me?
And he'll kind of like put his arms on his hips. Well, you see, we're kind of on a quest of our own, but maybe he'll look back up at Arishi. Maybe there might be some leads at this place that this lovely woman needs us to go to. What do you think, my dear young squire. I will leave this decision up to you. I think it's about time now. You made such big decisions, and he will lovingly tap her on the chest.
Why always on
Arishi's just gonna do like a really big smile and kind of take her time because she's not used to being allowed to make any decisions. And then she's just gonna go. She's gonna look really thoughtful. So you're going to be expecting like something really important out of her mouth, and she's just gonna go, treasure, good treasure. I say we go treasure, sir.
It even says
my dear young
grand
squire.
treasure. Grand
Grand
treasure.
treasure, yes. I personally would have said it with a little bit more gravitas, but we'll work on the execution. But that's fine. Yes, we will help. So maybe this treasure will help us get to our main goal, dear young tadpole. And he will give her like a loving nudge.
She's gonna like clear her throat and kind of go. Arishi would like to go for grand treasure. And then smile really, really big at Sir Half-Orc.
He will do the biggest dad nod. You know, the kind of nod that dads do when they do something.
I love them.
Those
Yes,
big
that's-
stars in your eyes.
Oh yeah, he's clearly very proud. Perfect. Right. Yes. So we shall do this. Well, I suppose. What about you, young Albert? Are you going to come along? Maybe your strange. Sorry, what are you again? A squish?
Squelch.
Yes, thank you, young tadpole. Yes. Maybe your squelchy self could help us in some way, and I'm sure the noble. And he'll look to Koda. The noble, half naked. Faye over here could definitely help us, and I don't know much about whatever you are, young gnome. I don't know much
Rosie.
about gnomes. Yes, Rosie.
You literally just said it. I'm a gnome.
Yes, I know you're a gnome, but I don't know much about gnomes. That is the point I'm trying to make. I know you're small, and that is really about it. But I'm sure you'd be help regardless. Yufaris,
We need so many people.
well, if there's one thing I've learned in all my years as the Knight of the Noble Order of the Lilypad, and he'll clear his throat as if waiting for applause.
Crickets.
Crickets.
No, Arishi will like kind of look around and then realise.
Tumbleweed.
Busy street.
I forgot what I was saying.
Jesus.
Arishi's
What was I
going to
saying?
point at Koda and go, fairy cake. Might be clothes in grand treasure for fairy cake.
And you got me. I'll do whatever.
That is a good point. But yes, I remember what I was saying now. Sorry, the memories of the past just sometimes bubble up and take over. Yes, Yufaris, what do you think? Do you think this band of phlegm, the glorious Fae, and a gnome, do you think we could scrub up to your standards?
For you, Ferris, can I please have a perception check, please?
Oh no. By me. Don't let me roll, man.
I'm glad that haven't had to go
17.
yet.
Okay. As they say this, you look around the market and try and work out if you can see anyone that could possibly be a little bit better. However, there is no one, and you are the only ones in the vicinity that look ready to adventure are those around.
Yeah, so Yufaris is like scanning the marketplace and the docks. There's nothing there.
Hoping for
So-
someone.
Yeah, for like, please help me out of this. And then like, no, Sir Half-Orc, I think this is the best group we could get together. Especially this one. And she points to a half-naked Koda.
Thank you.
I think if everybody is ready, we could go. It's according to this, it should be some time away.
one question. Do I get clothes now or at the end?
Oh, the
Where?
entire time, by the way, Saltmarsh has been knitting. He's about halfway through.
Oh, that's quick. Oh, wow.
You need to get the money from the Grand Treasure first, and then you can get clothes. That's how it works.
Right. Okay, that sounds
We-
right.
I'd
Yeah.
also like to say you've been knitting, but Bertie's slime pool's like at the bottom of what you've been knitting, so it's just been dissolving slowly as you've knitted.
Oh, God.
In about a minute, he'll go. In a minute, he'll go. Oh yes, done, and he'll lift it up, and it's just falling apart and melting. If any of you have ever seen styrofoam that's been put in acetone, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Disintegrating for nothing.
He will.
Jesus,
He
your
will.
knitting
He will
is garbage.
drop it. He will drop it, and his hands will just be up in the air, and he'll just slowly look towards Bertie, and he looks rage-filled, and then you'll see him go, "Come on, Commiticus, you can handle this."
Yes, come on, Commiticus. And Bertie will just pat both his shoulders.
He will.
While both of his
It's
eyes
a
start-
lot to you.
While both of his eyes start going outward.
That's horrible. every mental image you've given me of Bertie Blood's been against my will. I don't consent to this.
I can tell we're going to be an excellent group together.
Yeah, this is gonna turn out
Okay.
fine.
You guys head out from the marketplace. You follow down the road.
Bertie is
And
singing as we
you
go, by the way.
What are you singing?
I'll just give you a little bit. Backpacks packed, hearts beating loud, laughing as we stumble out. Maps have folded, snacks in hand. We don't need a plan, we just need the band. It's not very good.
Meanwhile, Saltmarsh is making comments like, "We absolutely do need a plan. Your plan is very important. Tactics are something you should never miss out on. You can't just run in there.
We're strangers
All
turned into a
guns
crew.
blazing.
Chase these guys in a world brand new.
Well, the world definitely is new, and I do not approve of it."
He's just singing over, singing over Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
I just love that Bertie Blubbs is singing and then just arguing with the song.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yufaris
so
is questioning her life choices right now.
Do I see any
you
animals?
you start wandering north of Saltmarsh, and you wander up, and as you wander down the northern path, it starts to have a incline as you have to slowly walk up the rocky cliff path. You wander past the Saltmarsh Cemetery and the Temple of Pan. You reach the steepest part of the cliffs. May I please have everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Three.
13.
19.
18.
I was having a complete brain fart of where I was looking there.
I can't
10.
Good
find
job,
it.
buddy. You can't find it, Leo.
No.
Where are you looking?
Are you on D&D
Beyond?
Beyond?
Are you on D&D Beyond or Alchemy for this?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Left hand side.
Yeah, left side.
Oh,
just
yes. Yeah, duh.
Saving-
Sorry, yeah.
Saving
I'm
throws,
good.
remember, yeah.
You want to do
Yeah,
dex?
I did not say Siri.
Free.
How dare you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Yufaris, what is your dexterity saving throw?
18.
18. Okay, we will start with Arishi. Arishi, you stand at the leap. It's this massive kind of the peak of this cliff face. It's a sheer drop. You stand there looking out at the Azora Sea. And as you look out, you can see fishing boats going this way and that way. You can see the waves rolling. And it's picturesque. And Rosie, you come up behind her. This view is glorious. You are above the mist. For Bertie Blubbs, you wander a little bit closer. However, in that moment, you start to slip on your own slime ever so slightly, and you kind of skid along the path a little bit further along than everyone else. And as you do that,
Boy.
Yufaris, you walk up next to Arishi and you start commenting on the view, this lovely view that you three, Rosie, Arishi, and Yufaris, are delighted in. And as you look upon this view, behind you, whilst Berty Blubbs has skidded along, he has caused a domino effect.
Oh god.
Of Sir Cometicus, who has been marching along, trying to catch up to Arishi, who is standing at the leap, and has suddenly slipped, fallen on his bottom, and is sliding along behind Berty Blubbs. And behind him, you just see Koda doing exactly the same thing.
Do we actually notice, or do we just keep watching forward and don't even realize that's happening?
No, you notice it, you watch it happen.
Okay. Yufaris, Arishi, and Rosie, can you do me a perception check, please?
God damn it! Why did you ask? She said that I noticed.
9.
Okay. So for
10.
okay, so for Arishi with the 18, you hear Sir Cometicus screaming as he slides and follows Berty Blubbs, and instantly turn round to see him sliding across the floor, and behind him is
clanking.
And behind him is Koda, kind of like, I kind of picture like, Sir Hopalot is like sliding along on his bum, and then Koda is kind of like has slipped forwards and on his front and still going that way.
Just fly away.
And Berty Blubbs has finally come to a stop.
Can I try and
Oh, that was great fun.
can I try and catch Sir Hopalot?
Absolutely. For Rosie and Yufaris, you're just enjoying the view. This is a lovely view at the top of the cliffs.
We're doing it right, Yufaris. We're doing it right.
Lovely. You don't even notice Arishi rush off to go catch someone.
Perfect.
It's been a
Arishi,
long time since I've seen such a nice view, you know? It's like when they say it's the perfect time of the day, I feel like this.
Yeah, it's actually, I do agree with you, Yufaris. It is a lovely view. You could get used to it, but it would take ages. It's lovely.
Yeah. Well, building a house here could be expensive.
It's so nice and quiet, and
yeah, it's like tranquility at the moment.
yes, I do agree.
Just listening to background screaming.
Absolutely lovely.
Arishi, can I please have you do me a athletics or acrobatic check?
Might I suggest it be a disadvantage because Sir Hopalot is covered in slime?
Simon. Rude.
Evil. You.
I will ignore that suggestion for now.
Woo!
Get ready.
Get wrecked.
For now.
Okay, with a 10, you are just about able to grab onto Sir Hopalot's cloak.
Immediately he gets clotheslined. I'm just gonna
But you
make a
are-
horrible throat noise.
But you are able to stop him from sliding into Berty Blubbs.
He's flailing on the ground.
Seeing that he was caught, Bertie's just sad because he had his arms open waiting for a hug.
I can just imagine though that your body wouldn't offer enough resistance, so I just would have kept traveling through you.
No, you'd basically go into me.
Just
I want a hug.
shaped hole.
Do you know what? That reminds me. You know of Pennsylvania film with the jelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
That's Berty Blubbs on holiday.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Party time.
It's peanut butter Berty time.
Okay. Right. You gather yourselves back up. Koda and Promiscuous, you have got slight disadvantage now due to the amount of Squelch slime upon you. Just on movement, so your movement has decreased by 5 foot.
Jesus
until you're
Christ,
able
I'm
to-
already so slow.
until you are able to somehow relieve yourself of said or
Oh, at least I don't have clothes on. I don't have to...
True. That's an advantage.
Sir Hopalot would immediately kind of crouch down. I don't know if you guys have ever seen videos of frogs cleaning themselves, but he will be doing that with his hands, of just spreading his hands over his face and wiping it off. His eyes will be doing that thing that frogs do where their eyes kind of descend to their skull every time he runs his hand over it. I don't know how else to describe it.
Oh. Okay. You gather yourselves back up, and Yufaris and Rosie, pull yourself away from this glorious view, and you follow the path up towards, away from the lake and along the cliff side. And
So we're just leaving them. Okay.
oh no, with the others as well.
You know.
Oh.
They come along.
No, we
They're
just
just-
leave. We just left.
We just leave fine. We don't like
Yeah,
because
like,
we
it's time to
them, so
move
we're just
on. And at
turning
that
and
moment, you
walking.
start walking, thinking everyone's joining you, and it's only when like
Yep.
Arishi's like picks up Sir Hopalot, like, "Sir, we must move."
Then we turn around
Right.
and see, oh my god, and just keep walking anyway.
I like you don't question what happened.
You're just like, oh, okay.
No.
Carry on.
Yep. Yep.
You know, I wanted to this group, but it's. I am glad you are here, Rosie. At least.
Oh, thank you.
Let's keep going. They will catch up.
Yeah, they'll find the way.
So you follow the road up past the leaf along the cliff's edge, and soon you can see this decrepit house squat at the highest ground in sight. Crumbling stone wall encircles the property, breached in many places by time and neglect. At the end of the road, a rusted metal gate swings slowly and free. Inside the yard, wild growth boils over broken flagstone. Among the tangled weeds, the outline of what was once a well-tended garden is barely visible. Near the house, the rotting roof of a water well juts from the grass and the broken roof. Let me just reveal the house.
Mhm.
I was gonna say it's so pretty.
Really?
It's so pretty. The house is bigger than me.
That's not hard. Isn't everything?
Yeah, exactly. Everything is bigger than you.
Yeah,
That's
we just
offensive
get-
and rude. Couldn't control my size. I'm sorry.
A minute. I need to look at the token. Not doing what I wanted it to do.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Would you like some
Oh.
assistance?
see.
For a second, that sounded like Jen.
Berty is just
dear.
turning for cool.
Oh,
I
it's
saw that
actually
you
true.
should
Oh no. What have I
Can
done?
you please say? Can you just be like, oh, I really want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, I really want a hot dog so bad.
Oh, please keep that voice from the rest.
But I mean,
I don't want to hear
this is
anyone
my
else.
voice.
That's just his normal
I
voice.
don't understand
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Who is this Jennifer Coolidge?
I'm actually quite.
Aw.
Oh, I'm having technical issues.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Let's take a
Oh,
little
no.
break.
Everyone, will you please
Throw me in.
click on the tactical map?
Hello.
On a
Ooh.
tactical map.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, this is where you look at the map for like your characters and shite.
Oh,
Look how cute we are!
adorable!
Slime.
Oh, we can move!
That's so cute! Trackers?
I'll stop.
Never stop.
And this is where obviously you've seen your tokens. Now we do stand before a rather decrepit house. You've seen parts of the gardens. To your to around here. Ding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Up there.
You can see an overgrown bush covering most of what would be the garden and the end of the house. You stand at a corner. There is a path here that is covered in weed, but right in front of it stands a rather grand double door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone is here. Yufaris will look finally back to see if everybody catched up.
Bard, this is lovely. Do you live here?
No,
This
We
house is bigger
are-
than me.
we are looting this house for the grand treasure.
Say, do
Ah.
we, Yufaris, do we know more than there is grand treasure about this, job? Is
Give
there,
me
like,
a second? She put the paper out and read it.
I don't understand
Is
how
there
we're going to
anything
loot the
else?
house. It's a bit too big for us to carry.
As you look closer down at the bottom, there is small print that
Oh no.
basically reads a substantial reward for intact volumes and recovered heirlooms. Discretion preferred. Albric Castbane, Antiquity.
Elbrick Castbane?
Yeah,
Wow,
you
that's-
first
that's a
read
silly
it
name.
aloud. More silly than your name.
What's the thing with Berty Blubbs?
Well, I think it's a little bit on the nose to be called Blubbs in your
No,
condition.
it's Blubbs, not Blobs. That's very offensive.
In your condition.
Oh, I'm very sorry. It makes all the difference then.
Yes. One is spelled with a bow, the other is spelled with a bow.
Oh, I'm really proud of you that you know that.
Yes.
You are doing such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Here's a treat.
Yeah, and she just throw a rock in him if he dissolves.
Oh, wow.
The rock just lands between the eyes, just unfazed.
Your eyes slowly turn in to follow it going through your head.
Aw.
Is this
Have
how
a
we?
snack.
Is this what we do to feed each other? So he picks up a rock, prepares to
Uh-oh.
throw it at someone else.
Rosie's like, no, stop, Bertie. Stop.
Bro,
Put the stone down.
bro, you're not hungry. Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
You okay?
Breathe. Breathe.
Let's get some drink.
Okay, you're standing outside this abandoned house. What do you do? Other than throw rocks at each other.
Yufaris is just
animals.
staring at the big, muscly person to like, will you do
What?
something? Will you do something?
Arishi's looking for animals.
Oh no.
She's completely ignoring the house. She's looking for
Okay.
animals.
So
You're
Half-Orc is
looking for
taking
animals.
this job very
You-
seriously.
For Arishi, can I please have either a investigation or a survival?
Oh.
Hang on. I'm going. Oh, good. 10.
Okay, you head up to the big bush.
The mighty bush.
This one up here. This one.
The bush.
Wow. What a twist.
And
What a
you
twist.
find beneath the patch of there's a little bit of earth beneath this foot. And there seems to be a dent of some sort of movement in it.
Okay.
Face is about to get mauled off.
Short D&D game.
It was nice knowing you.
I'm going to cast. I've just cast, and I'm just going to cool down the hold. Any friends down here?
Okay. Do me a charisma.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Charisma. Oh. 17.
With that, you just hear this kind of like grunting. And there's just this.
Of course, it is more than one of you. And she's like getting a little bit more excited, and she's gonna like tap on the den.
You just hear this other voice, and it's a little bit higher pitched, a bit more squeaky, and then. What are they tapping? What are they tapping?
Can you come out?
Do you think they're gonna leave us alone? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's been years since anyone around here. Oh, then was absolutely fine.
I'm not going to leave you alone. Come out, please.
That's so threatening. Come out, please.
Kid, I'm telling you.
Come out, please.
Come out, wherever you are.
Persuasion check, please. It's persuasion or intimidation, depending on how you're going to do it.
Oh no, she's just excited.
She's like buzzing. Come out, come on.
Come on.
Let me see you.
Okay, as
Don't
you
be shy.
you see this big black and white head poke itself out of the hole.
I don't know if that circle I just saw.
It's just 3 lines. There's nothing scary about that.
I hadn't gone around to do the monster tokens, okay?
It's
I
fine.
apologise.
Honestly, what have you
she'll,
been
like-
doing this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know,
it's
maybe
not
drawing
like-
the maps, your tokens,
Yeah, it's not like you had
your
lots of other
characters,
things to do.
commissions, all of that
Speaking
jazz.
of, people should go
Oh.
check out Fi's Etsy.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Nothing shameless
gonna-
about it.
Never
Not
shameless.
really.
Talented.
But then you are shamed for it?
Yeah, if
Not
it's just not shameless, then are you ashamed of your girlfriend?
Oh, damn.
I'm ashamed and talented.
Like every other artist in the world,
As
Godfrey,
you
and
should be.
Where
What
is
makes
me?
you different?
Anyway, going back to the game. Arishi, you now stand before a giant badger.
Wow. She's just going to be so excited, and she's going to like move back so they've got plenty of space, and just say, "Hello, thank you for," because she's like that excited. She hasn't actually thought about what she would say to them. She just wanted to see them. Thank you. And she's gonna like gesture to them and be like, I like.
Imagine if a giant lady forced you out of your home, looked you in there and went, yeah, you're alright. You'll do.
Doing that, you see kind of like this badger just is looking up at you, and then behind it, kind of like squeaking, kind of sneaking through the kind of gap, you just see another creature kind of poke its head out, and it's kind of like you just hear this little voice going, what is it now? And you see a giant weasel.
Oh, they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
They were
Oh my
roommates.
god, they were roommates. In a bush.
In a bush. Yes!
My name is Arishi. Can your name? Tell me your name.
Badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look expectantly at like Weasel, like waiting for that one to reply.
Weasel is just gonna like look at you and then give you a whole like round of like different sounding squeaks.
Yes, that sounds good. I shan't bother you anymore. Friends. She's gonna put out her hand to like shake, and then kind of realise that they're animal and be like, "Can I pet you?"
Roll a persuasion check.
That would be a 20.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Damn.
Do you know what? Arishi
Did not
is
see that
just
coming.
the tall version of Peggy, I've decided.
You're not wrong.
The badger kind of like looks at you, narrows its eyes a little bit, but it kind of comes forwards a bit, and you reach out with your hand. You're able to stroke the badger, and the badger comes in for a nice cuddle. And seeing the badger coming in for a cuddle, so does the rest of its den mate.
Aww.
You
They
are
were
now
all
surrounded by 3 giant badgers and 2 giant weasels.
They were all on gaycation.
Much more roommates.
And what happens on gaycation stays on
Stays
gaycation.
on vacation.
This
She's
reminds me of-
just gonna like bury herself into like this like big like badger cuddle, and yeah.
So Half-Orc would have been kind of like looking around the front of the house, and upon realizing that Arishi was not behind him where he expects her to be, he'll come marching around the corner very slowly and see her swarmed by badgers. Oh, Tadpole, don't worry, I'm coming to help. And then slow running. With 20 running speed.
And be like, no, sir, friends.
We're friends, not
But they're mauling you! Meanwhile,
This-
they're all purring.
This be, and she doesn't quite know the word. This be, holding, because she doesn't know the word for like hugging.
Oh, yes, yes, they are holding you. Are they holding you hostage?
No, I said, can I pet you? You told me I should ask first, so I did. They said, well, they didn't say, they just came over.
Oh,
And it's like the most confident she's like ever spoken.
I love
She's
the concept
so
that
happy.
her petting things without consent has been a known problem in the past. Like we've had to go over this a few times. Like we had to role play this. Where it's just been like, right, now, try and pet me. No, I do not want to be petted. Not ask me. We've done this like multiple times. It's been part of our training.
Now, Arishi, this is the no-no square.
Oh
my god.
He's gonna kind of step closer, and he's kind of supportive, but also mildly disgusted. Just be like, oh, yes, come along, young tadpole, and he's just gonna kind of like gently try to like break up the hugging with his hands. Come along, we've got tasks to do. A knight, shouldn't be distracted by fairy creatures.
She's gonna like look back. She's gonna like really sadly get up, and she's gonna look back at the badger and point at them and go, "I will get you here." And she's gonna like point to the tattoo on her arm, like basically indicating.
Threatening. I will get you. So horrible.
Next session, Arishi's trip to the tattoo parlor.
Wow, Sir Hopalot has an aneurysm the entire time.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Where did they go?
He'll be
Bertie's,
marching back with her.
Bertie's just walking around the front, just singing to himself. There's a house at the end of the lane, with broken glass and border-stained panes. Shutters swing with ghostly creaks, and the wind through the walls seems to whisper it speaks. He's just singing along to himself.
Very nice. Sorry, we haven't had a ghost noise in a while. Woo! You're welcome.
Okay,
The ambience.
Berty Blubbs, you reach the front door. You are standing right in front of it.
Don't knock twice, don't call out loud. The air is thick, the silence proud. Something watches, something waits behind those sagging rusted gates. He's just singing them to himself. He's trying to bolster himself up a little bit, but he's just
having the opposite of
push. Yeah, no, it's not working. He's just gonna try and push open the door. Or the gate anyway. He's trying to enter. Let me in.
Can you squeeze
push.
through the crack?
Probably.
You push. Oh.
I think I can actually, yeah. But he's not thinking that far ahead. He'd have to like put down his hat and things. It's a whole faff.
Yeah.
God, come on, Micah. Jeez.
That's cool that you can literally draw it out.
Yeah. Bite fever, bite fever. We know how to brew it.
Okay. You wander in, and as you do, this opens up a musty empty form. Smashed furniture and debris are scattered across the wall. To your left and right, corridors deepening. Manor. Or manor.
Imagine.
Imagine.
You said what you said.
Straight to your right? Yeah, right. That's right. Is a staircase that ascends a dark upper level and a web grate balcony zooms above.
This seems welcoming. He doesn't actually have any idea why he's here. So he's just gonna start walking around randomly.
Rosie's just gonna follow him because she has a feeling he might do something that he shouldn't because he doesn't know what to do.
You're not my dad.
If
Yes, I am.
I like
like
how it
him
just
around
looks
before
like
that.
Koda has just gone to sleep outside there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. If Sir Hopalot sees them walking in, he would follow. Sorry, that would be much slower.
Everyone
Arishi
just
would be
laps him.
following.
Yeah.
Arishi's dragging Koda along behind.
On the umbrella.
Yeah, being dragged by the
He could
umbrella.
probably ride on my shoulder.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on
You'll
one,
do that on
just on
occasion.
one shoulder, not on both. Because it's too small to reach
Just on
around.
one side.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Arishi will be like, fairy cake, you up here.
Can I please have a investigation or survival check, please, when I enter into the hallway?
They're both terrible for me.
23.
I got another nat one.
13.
23. 23.
God's sake.
Nice one.
I got an 18.
Okay. Let's start with our lowest.
Great.
So, Hopalot.
Yeah, hello.
You wander in, and this is a mighty manor that would have once belonged to a very rich and noble person, is your opinion. It could do with some redecoration. Wallpaper here, grand oak table over there, and nice
Mahogany.
long, proper, very much like Persian rug leading through the entrance hall. And it just needs a massive touch up, and you start thinking of all the redecoration this place obviously needs, and the revamp that needs to bring it back to its original grandeur that you are picturing in your head. So that is, you are distracted by that as you walk into this manor.
Okay.
For Arishi, you see Sir Hopalot kind of wander around the hallway going, yes.
He's like rubbing his finger along surfaces and like rubbing his fingers together, tatting at the dust. Absolutely atrocious that such a glorious place could be left to fall to ruin.
So you are kind of following along, kind of copying his movements, like
Sounds right.
putting your finger along the dust. But you do also hear a light scuttering in the walls as you walk around. But you are still quite busy copying Sir Hopalot as he wanders around. For Rosie. Actually, what did Yufaris get? Sorry.
23.
23. Okay. For Rosie, you look around and you are very conscious of the giant cobweb that is above your head.
Okay.
Around the balcony area. For Berty, Blubbs, and Koda,
Hello.
you can.
Did I break you just by saying hello? Oh my goodness.
Yes, you did. you wander down the corridor to the left, and you can see 3 doors. You can tell that there seems to be some tracks leading to the furthest door of the corridor. For Yufaris, you can see tracks leading north through a similar corridor.
How did the tracks look like? Like just like steps, or that somebody's like was
They look
dragging
like-
something?
They look like boot print.
Footprint. Like
Yeah.
normal size person footprints.
Yes, normal size person.
You first will follow them and see where they are going.
Just for the record, seeing the selection of 3 whole doors, Bertie is now just sat down doing a very, very long eeny meeny miny mo between all the doors before he decides which one to go through.
Oh my word. Okay.
Does the
Okay.
blueprints go to one of the doors I can see?
Yes, it goes to the one at the very. It goes to one, the very furthest door at the end.
Does the blueprint look fresh?
Yeah, investigation. Please.
Not 20, so
Yeah.
25.
Okay,
Finally,
You've been doing good rolls, man.
not on the start.
These boot prints. They don't look fresh, but they also don't look so old as everything else within.
Okay, so everybody who like see Yufaris at that hallway thingy, she will like kneel down and she's checking the prints and so on. And then she will turn around and, everyone, I think somebody was here recently. And that person went this way. Do we want to check that? Because they could still be here.
I'm just gonna walk up to her and like look at the footprints now, and like not actually on the side, and look down this hallway to my right.
Okay.
Also, as I'm being aware of the spiderwebs, I do have a shield which I'm kind of holding above my head because, ew. Oh,
Okay.
do I see that key from where I'm standing?
Do me a perception or investigation.
That's both +2. Oh, almost was 60. A 10.
Okay, you see a glint of silver at the far end of the corridor.
Hey, Yufaris, I think I see something down there. Should we go and check that out first? Oh, I'm gonna
Yes.
go and check that out first, but...
No, I'm sticking with you. I don't think we should split up. It never goes well.
Okay, then let's go down the... Da-da-da. How far are we gonna make it for, our DM is stopping us?
We are fine, we are fine.
Hey, I found a key! How far back will we make it before our DM tells us not to? Let's move back!
I'm
Okay,
right behind you.
We
Or
found a
am
key!
I?
I like how you're like, oh my god, where are we going to start? Right, you pick up the, go back the corridor where you picked up the
Dang
key.
it.
God damn it.
Hey!
I was worth a try.
Yeah, we almost made it.
Yep, so
Okay.
close.
You pick up this key, and you are standing right in front of a door with a key lock in it. It is obviously just fallen out of the door.
Okay. Do I hear anything through said door?
Do a perception check.
Oh, fucking hell. And that 1 + 2, so 3.
Can you hear something?
I'm hard of hearing, so no.
Heavy breathing in your ear.
As you are leaning into the door, you can only hear your heartbeat and Yufaris going, "Can you hear anything?"
I'm sorry. Keep doing what you're doing, sweetie.
My pulse is rushing. I can't hear you try.
Why? Are you nervous?
I hate spiderwebs. I'm paranoid. I feel it crawling on my skin. I don't like it.
Okay, you
It's
first
just a
will
bit of it's just a bit of Berty slime just on your skin.
Just
Aw.
slowly trickling down.
For some reason, it moves.
Oh God, no!
Oh,
Toast.
Oh,
it's slowly turning
It
into a
just like
tiny
slides up and
Bertie.
it's like just like sliding across the floor back to Berty.
Yeah. Oh, that might actually quite be helpful.
is the keyhole big enough to see through it? If yes, I will
No.
try to kneel down and with my one eye see through it.
I will say yes just for that, but you can have a perception check, but with a disadvantage if you're looking for a keyhole.
Sure. Perception chart.
Come on, keep the good rolls coming.
Cyclops
We will see.
bastard.
Okay, first is 17. Let's see the second one. And that's a 20. So
Damn it.
17.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. Okay. So you look into this room. It's quite dark. You can only really see the glow from the windows on the far side of the wall of you. And there seems to be something. An object? A person? A being? You have no idea. But it's a large, uneven shadow in between you and the windows opposite. Within the room.
Rosie, there's something big. There's something big in there. I am not sure that we should go there alone.
Is
What
it something alive?
I don't know. It just big. And it looked like it could be a person, but I don't see it very well. It's very dark in there.
I mean, it's locked in. Should we or?
Oh, that thing looks like it could bust the door if it's alive.
Okay, otherwise I would have said let's knock and see how it reacts, but maybe not.
Oh, you are a very trusting person, aren't you? And you first start backing up.
Wait for me, I got short legs!
Oh, don't yell! Gee!
For Berty, Blubbs, and Koda, how are you doing down at the left corridor?
Yeah,
We
so
still decide which door
yeah.
we should go through.
after 5 minutes, Berty finally finishes his little eeny meeny miny mo thing. He stands up and he goes, "Right, okay, Boda, I think it was. But I think you should go that way. It's always good to split up. And I'm gonna go this way." And Bertie's just gonna start walking back this way.
From the other room, you just hear Sir Hopalot yell, "No! There's power in number! Never split up!" And you just hear
I'm
a
gonna choose to
plap,
split up.
a plap sound.
Yelling! Somebody is here! Stop yelling!
Yeah,
TL.
Bertie's just gone back the way
Yes.
because I rolled a 4, so I decided, okay, I'm just going back out.
Good for bud.
Bro, hello.
Um,
Wait, how did you get here so
Koda.
fast?
do you want to roll a 4 for me and see which direction you go in?
Yes, let me roll a 4.
Oh god.
That's it. I got a 1.
Okay, you don't even see Berty Blubbs like heading. He's just gone. You head that way. I head this way. And so whilst he's headed straight back out of the corridor, you've just kept going to the door right at the back of the corridor.
This one. Um,
Yeah.
Can I open the door?
Okay, you can open the door.
I open the door.
Hello,
Nice,
Kermiticus.
slow.
Hello, Albert.
Yufaris says I'm trusting.
This is a big room.
I told Koda to go that way because it's always better to split up.
And
Oh,
I don't know why I agreed to it.
oh dear. Sir Hopalot will just kind of scowl. "Come along, Arishi, we must go and help the unfortunates."
You wander into the room, and as you do, you can see this shattered patio door lets in like this gust of cold air, and weeds are kind of pushing through the cracks of the floors at the back wall, and there seems to be this kind of foul stench faintly. As Sir Hopalot and Arishi enter the room behind you, you can just hear this. Welcome, fool. Deaths.
And I step behind.
Star Hopalot, without missing a beat, would go, if we were in the Feywilds, we would have been offered tea first! And he'll draw his sword.
Stars in his eyes.
But he
Oh,
would
I
have drawn
miss
his sword.
tea! I have a teapot with no water or leaves.
I'm so gonna clip that. I'm just this. Oh, fantastic. Now, with hearing that, I need all three of you to do me a wisdom save.
Meanwhile, Bertie's still at the corridor. He's just stood there trying to squeeze his face into the expression that Sir Hopalot made.
I can imagine you doing it with your hands like you're molding clay.
Yeah, basically. He's just trying to squeeze his face into a scowl. Nightmarish image. I got a... What did I get, actually? I think I got a 10. Yeah, 10.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Got 19.
Why do you keep rolling so well?
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Okay.
Save us all.
So, for Sir Hopalot, Sir Hopalot got 10, wasn't it?
Yippers.
Yeah. So for Sir Hopalot and Koda, you currently gain disadvantage on all ability checks for 1 hour.
I thought you... The pause between you saying 1 and how long the time was going to be was mean. Was it going to be 1 minute, 1 year, 1 day?
What's that through?
You will keep having wisdom saves throughout session.
Amazing.
But yeah.
Can Sir Hopalot see an immediate threat, or was the voice just kind of like a disembodied thing?
Do you mean insight check?
6.
This is most definitely a current presence that is most hidden by the darkest of magic within the shadows of this room. There is no way that anyone can echo their voice so loudly via magic distantly. They must be in the room.
So he will immediately would have drawn his sword, and he's kind of like got one arm behind his back because he's, you know, that kind of dude. He's a fencer. He's like, "Come out, you vile fiend! It is dishonorable to hide your face behind magic." And he's like turning around and like swishing his sword. "Come out, I say, and face me like a man, or like a woman, because I am not a sexist."
But what about those in between?
I don't know what that means, but yes, I am an ally.
Why can we hear his voice from all the way?
There's just again a tiny little slime on Sir Hopalot.
Yeah, his mouth
a particle. There's still a particle of him in your hair, and that's what's talking to you.
I'm with you everywhere you go.
Tell you what I was about to say now.
Wow.
But yes, other than being very on edge about this voice thing and its presence, Cody, you can see this cracked patio door to here. There isn't much else other than rubble in the nearest corner.
Can I go to...
Yeah?
Can I go to it and hope I don't die?
I like how much trust you have in me.
We know
I have
you.
all the trust.
Famous last words.
You look out.
I'm half
the
naked, so
the cracked patio window, and you just see this kind of greenhouse that is overgrown with many different plants, with another
Oh.
door leading out.
my god, guys, I think I found food. I'm gonna go inside. Come on, guys. There might be food in here, and I'm starving.
So
So-
Hopalot will come along, but he will be doing like almost like you know when spies enter rooms with their guns and they turn around very quickly. He's
Can
doing
you
that,
do-
but with a sword.
Can you do a barrel roll?
Nice.
Just like roll.
yes, you know, yeah. He'll be like, no, my dear Fae friend, allow me to go first, and he'll do
Well,
a
if you want to
roll.
go first, off you go. I'll push him into it. Off
Doing
you
a
go.
somersault into the room, so he's quick.
Yeah, he'll
He like
barrel roll.
somersaults and then sticks to the wall. And then
Oh, he's one of those toys you throw it against the wall and it just goes slap, slap, slap.
Oh, that is horrid. Oh, gross.
That's definitely
That
what
is
Berty would do if you
nasty.
threw him at a wall.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do
okay,
you see?
What do I see?
do me a another perception check, please.
Okay. Finally, a dirty 20.
Nice.
Hooray.
Lovely.
Nice.
Okay,
You see?
you wander into this room and you can see plants of many different kinds, overgrown and kind of pushing through the roof, pushing through the cracks in the stone flooring that you're in, and pushing through the windows along the walls into the garden. You can see slightly outside through the grime on the windows, an overgrown garden with trees and greenery and something else outside. But other than that, it seems quite calm in here.
Okay, when you say something else, are you going to elaborate on that or just leave us hanging?
Leave you hanging because you're looking through grimy windows.
I would like to go up to said grimy window, spit on a handkerchief and clean the window. So when you say I see something, is it like a silhouette?
It is a silhouette.
Okay, I will go to the window, spit on my embroidered handkerchief,
Okay.
and you know, wipe a little bit of the window so I can see outside.
You see food
Okay.
in there.
You just smear a bit of Berty over the window.
your mouth starts to move. Do I see?
You see benches.
Okay.
We're safe.
Wow, how frightening.
My father was killed by a bench.
Benchy or a bench?
Yeah, did you say bench? Is it like sitting bench or banshee? What did you say?
I think he said bench.
I said bench.
A
What's
bench.
a bench?
Said bench.
Okay. So when you say I see a silhouette, did I see the silhouette of a fucking bench?
Yes.
Nice.
So Half-Orc under his breath would just mutter, "Oh God, in the Feywild, that would have been something really interesting." Then he turned around.
Yufaris, I think we have to go back to that room.
She's throwing shade.
He misses the Feywild. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah, he'll turn around and like, "Is there anything else of interest?
Did you find food?
Is there food?"
From where you're standing, it is merely overgrown trees and bushes. Can't see any berries
No,
or
it's just
anything
your-
from inside.
It's just your typical dull material plain garden. Not even a
Oh.
glowing mushroom in sight.
Should we turn
Okay.
back then? Because this room is useless.
Yes.
Uh,
I suppose we should find the
Bye-bye.
source of that strange, sinister voice.
Or we could just
then he-
leave one of those two.
He will yell into the air again. You know, it is very cowardly what you're doing. You should come and fight us like a true honourable person. But nobody in the material plane has any honour except you, Arishi, of course. And he will lovingly
Oh.
elbow Arishi.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, young tadpole.
Okay, heading back to Yufaris, Berty, Blubbs, and Rosie. What are you doing in the entrance hall?
Berty's still just shaping his face into a scowl.
Berty, where did everybody go?
Bro, they went somewhere.
Oh, somewhere where? Can you like point us the right direction?
Probably.
Like now?
Okay. He'll just gesture vaguely. He wasn't actually paying attention to where they went.
I'm not sure if they're on the ceiling.
They're on the ceiling?
No, you are pointing to the ceiling.
I'm pointing to the ceiling?
So
Oh,
you are saying that they went upstairs.
maybe.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
okay.
Bertie's just gonna start running upstairs.
Rosie's face palming hard.
Well,
Bertie just runs upstairs.
yeah, we will follow. Or I will.
Bertie, slow down.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dangerous here.
As you climb upstairs, I need as you run up the stairs, even all three of you, at relatively fast pace, one after another, I need you all to roll me
Oh
a
god.
dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Oh, I'm good at these. I've not failed one yet. Oh, perfect.
Did you fail?
Good job, me. I got
I
a
failed them
5.
again. I failed both of them.
No,
13.
Yeah,
this,
same.
this is not fair. I had that 20 as the first one, and then 6 as the second.
Okay, as Bertie Blubbs was the first one up the stairs,
Oh god.
and you guys are running after him to climb the stairs. You both slip on the slime that he is leaving behind him. And Bertie Blubbs, as you are falling, he falls as well and falls into you, or well,
Oh, God.
around you. I need Yufaris and Rosie to do me Constitution saving throws, please.
So when should I prepare
Oh
the
god.
another
14.
character?
Killed by Bertie Blubbs.
13.
Climbing the stairs.
13.
Okay. What? Okay, you both take.
Oh god. That starts small.
You both take 7 points of acid damage.
7?
7!
And Bertie Blubbs falls upon you.
You 7?
Oh,
Yes.
you guys are screwed.
Bertie!
It burns! It burns! Bertie, get out!
Why are you inside me? Haven't you heard of consent?
Why are you inside us?
I'm not
You're the
inside
one
you.
who
Fell on us!
Why are you outside of us?
Outside.
Leave!
Where
round
else
us.
would I be?
Not
Somewhere
touching me.
else? Get away from us, please.
Okay. It'll just retract all the slime off.
I'm trying to get the slime
Bruce-
rid of it.
And just seeing you guys lying down, Bertie's just gonna lie down with you. This is wonderful.
Oh,
Like slowly descends into a puddle. This sees it as relaxing.
He stays as the puddle and starts moving his way up the stairs again, though, but it's like very slowly.
Okay. For Koda, Hopalot and Arishi, you enter back into the entrance hall and you watch as all three of them fall down the stairs and land in a puddle of Bertie Blubbs.
Unbelievable, man.
Can I just laugh? Because I think it's hilarious.
We'll just blink.
Oh,
Sigh.
really? Is that funny to you, Mr. Half Naked?
Well, it's happened to me, so it's kind of funny that it's happened to you.
No, he didn't fall into you.
Yeah, it burns. It actually burns when you are inside of him.
Oh, maybe if you help me find some clothes, then I would found like, I don't know. I don't see my point. I'm just laughing because I want to.
Well, we are trying to find you clothes. That's why we here for the treasure. So you have means to get the clothes.
Ah, that is true. But it
Yeah.
is kind of funny that you fell. Because you slipped.
Well, the slime is very slippy.
Why
Rosie
did you allow him
slowly
to go
starts
first?
swinging the mace
He
because she's
ran.
getting mad.
That seems like a you guys situation.
Mhm.
Okay.
You got
So-
sympathy from Koda right now.
Where did you all three go?
We
And
went
where is the Sir Frog hops a lot?
The-
Right there.
Amicus
He's here.
Where
I'm
is
sorry,
he?
I was watching
Oh,
this thing. Sorry, I forgot. He is here. He's just coming plashing along the.
He's still got disadvantage on movement, and he's just like marching down the corridor while the other
Yeah.
stuff's going. He's right here, and it's still going.
Okay, so I don't know where
That
you
bit
three
slower.
went,
Yeah, that but extremely slow.
but me and Rosie found a key and a locked room with a weird figure. One room
Oh!
there are
Did you
like
open it?
cracks. No, we didn't. We waited for all of you.
Well,
Should we go for the
we
door?
were accosted by some very cowardly, disembodied voice.
It was super
Voice?
creepy.
Yes. What did the voice say, Fi?
The voice said, "Welcome, fools. Welcome to your death."
They welcomed us, which was polite, and I was pleased at the manners at first, but then they welcomed us to our death, and they didn't even offer us tea first.
They also
And
called us
they
fools.
laughed. And they laughed.
They also called us fools, which was rude. Very rude. And they laughed at us.
But nothing bad happened to us.
No,
No.
but still, it's cowardly, and we should find these vile ruffians.
We need to find the treasures here.
Also that. We should find the vile ruffians and get the treasure.
Well, Bertie, can you get back from the top of the stairs? And carefully.
Okay.
I mean,
The
I am
puddle
curious.
starts sliding back down the stairs again.
Okay, I think the locked door is the best chance where the treasure is, but there seems to be some kind of like figure there.
What type of figure? Are we talking about
don't know.
me size? Bigger?
No, not your
Simon,
size.
please stop
figure.
doing that.
I was slowly coming down the stairs. He slowly reforms himself.
Much bigger than you,
Hello.
Koda. So, are we going to that locked room?
Hey, look, I found the guys.
Oh, great job.
Good job,
Hello.
Bertie.
I will not touch you, but good job.
I would not touch you.
I don't want to touch you, but good job
I
anyway.
just want to be touched.
We just been
Touch.
inside of you.
Unconsensually.
You were inside of him?
I like how he can't find the group, but he knows the word unconsensually.
I thought you seen how we fell. You were laughing your ass off.
That you went inside of him?
Yeah,
And they didn't ask
What was that?
first.
it burned.
Should always ask before you pet.
I think this is what happens when you
Wise words,
Oh,
Alicia,
Bertie.
wise words.
Bertie didn't ask us if he's allowed to.
I like how pet now means like actually pet an animal and could possibly be pets.
Never in my life I had a problem with like consent until today. Oh my god.
Well, to be fair, Bertie didn't ask us for consent either.
Yeah, he
So you
went.
both burnt.
Yes.
Because you didn't ask for consent.
Can we stop talking about this?
What are we
Where-
talking
Should we
about?
go to the door?
Nothing.
Where the door?
Are we going upstairs?
No,
Yeah, we-
Rosie
Okay, let's
will lead
go.
the way.
Bertie runs
Alright.
upstairs again.
Is door upstairs?
No, the door is back here. Follow me.
I guess before you.
I will not
along-
open it.
come along,
By the way, I'll
Albert.
stay here. It's this door to our right in the front of us.
Albert, come along.
This door?
Shall I
No,
knock
the
on
next
door?
one.
Where's Albert?
Should
I
knock?
wouldn't. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna knock.
ahead. You knock.
I'm knocking.
He will. Sir Hopalot will stand right next to her.
Okay.
I will
Sword
be
drawn.
on
No.
your shoulder again.
You knock on this door, and there is no answer.
Can I try
see
and knock really, really hard to the point that like the door breaks?
You can
As
give it
she
a
is-
go.
as
Give me
she's
a
knocking-
athletics check, please.
Sir Hopalot will just be yelling, "Open up in the name of the Queen of the Swamp!"
18.
As you end on the word swamp, the door falls down flat on the ground.
Wow,
And-
you're really strong.
Thank
Arishi,
you,
have
Fairy
revealed
Cake.
the room.
We had a key.
I
True.
knocked.
Arishi also had a key. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Completely forgot we
Yeah.
had a key.
It was laying right in front of the door, mate.
Arishi just chose to ignore the key. She was like, I got
And
this.
as you look into the room, there is plaster from the ceiling above lying in chunks on the bare floor, creating a dark, shadowy mound. The room is still and deathly quiet.
Well, my
I just
eye
saw
was
something.
deceiving me.
Still joke.
Is there an obvious hole in the ceiling?
There was a
There
figure.
is a hole. There are a few holes above. Do you need a perception check, please?
They just see
Is that
Bertie's
dwarves?
head looking down from the next floor.
9.
But it all looks structurally sound, even if there are holes. No,
So we can't
dangerous
see.
holes.
So we can't see up to the next level.
No.
Okay.
Just looks like plaster has come down.
Well, this house has certainly seen better days.
Yeah. I wonder if there is any treasure even. It seems like somebody robbed this place too.
It's very empty, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe in the fireplace or something. Look down in it.
As you kneel down by the fireplace and you have a look inside, can I please have a dexterity saving throw at a disadvantage, please?
Do you have to?
Yes.
Do you really have to?
Yes.
You already took my 7 health.
Are you sure?
I. Well, that was 21. And then it was 3.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay. As you kneel down by the fireplace, you lean in. There is no warmth in this fire. The fire has long since gone out. And you lean further in, and as you do, more plaster falls from the ground above. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bloody hell.
Let's.
You
11.
Yes.
Okay. Yufaris, like when it hit her, she immediately like her head is now fully bleeding everywhere, and she was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ! It's falling down! Be careful!" And there's blood everywhere.
Are you like knocked prone?
Am I knocked prone?
Like, are
Yes.
you on 0 HP?
Oh no, not yet.
No, okay.
But I am bleeding profoundly.
Sounds about right.
Sir Hopalot, upon seeing her bleeding, goes, oh goodness, and he will carefully approach and use Lay on Hands to give her 5 HP back. Yeah, 5 HP. But he will like gently like reach out to your head, and like a nice soft pink glow will come from his fingers.
Oh.
And then I would like to use my Divine Sense, in which I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by a Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 foot that is not behind cover. Okay,
Okay.
I thought that was gonna work. I didn't actually read what that said. I just assumed that it would be like the ranger thingy. I'll do it anyway, regardless.
So that was detection from good and evil.
No, Divine Sense. I can
Sense.
detect. I can detect good and evil.
Divine Sense. No. Divine Sense. Lovely. Okay. You currently cannot sense anyone at this moment in time. All seems well in that regard.
Okay.
Obviously, Yufaris has been struck down by plaster from the ceiling. How is everyone else reacting?
Sorry.
I was like, what was that?
Don't mind me
Yeah, I was
pinging.
like, also, what just happened? What just happened?
Did it fall on like Sir Hopala? Or
No, it fell on you, and then Sir Hopalot has run to your aid.
yeah, and healed me, and then
I'm just gonna
Sir Hopalot, can I have a perception check, please?
Sure. 10. I'm doing so well today.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Things. 8.
Okay. You are kneeling down. You are focused very much by your duty to look after the injured.
Oh.
And you are kneeling down. You are healing them with your healing hands, blowing away. And thunk. A bit of wood from the sky above, roof above, hits you right on the noggin.
I repeat, oh good heavens!
Rosie's just gonna hold up her shield over her head because she's afraid she's gonna get hit too.
Not.
I think we should like get out of this. This place is crumbling down.
Yeah, it's certainly not good yet, that's true.
Arishi's gonna step back into the hallway and shout in, I think the ceiling's raining. Sir.
I think it's time to leave.
I wouldn't say it better.
When I'm coming past this door, is there something I can hear, or can I see through the people?
As you kneel down to look through the people, the door actually creaks open from your weight, and it reveals another mostly empty room with mushrooms encircling a fire.
That's unusual. I'm not gonna go in. If you want to, you can go. Careful though. Don't know if they're poisonous.
Should we go in?
Well, I am not going any near any fireplace. You can go.
Does anyone want to come with me? There's
Oh.
mushrooms, and we could probably eat them. And I'm starving.
I don't think there's a wise decision to eat mushrooms. You are not aware if they're poisonous or not.
Very much correct.
You make a good point, but at least we can go look at them.
You
I
can
open the
definitely.
door?
Yes, they're open.
Is it locked?
It is not locked. The door is wide open.
They're open.
I walk in to examine the mushrooms. Because
Okay.
why not?
You examine the mushrooms. Now, these are quite similar to what you've seen near in the woods. Can I please have a nature check, please?
Of course you can. Sure. Like a 6. Well,
These
I don't know my
look-
mushrooms.
as you kneel down on the ground and you get down on almost all fours sniffing the mushroom. You can't determine which mushrooms these are, but your stomach starts rumbling fierce. And these don't look like they'd be harmful. They don't remind you of any poisonous mushrooms, no? They don't remind you of any kind of mushrooms, but don't look it. They have no spots, no glow, no odd protrusions, just ordinary mushrooms.
They look like normal mushrooms, and I'm starving. I mean, one couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Famous
As you
last word.
eat,
I die on the
Yep.
spot.
That's it, yeah.
As you
F in the chat, bye Leo.
eat-
Nice playing with you.
as you eat the mushroom, you suddenly feel energized. You gain
Oh my god, you just ate
10
crack.
temporary hit points.
Oh, you just ate crack.
Guys, I think you should try these mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't want to know because side effects, but thank you very much.
Everyone's voices are just going in and out like.
I don't know what you guys are saying, but these
You've
mushrooms.
got hallucinating self a lot talking about the Feywild.
I
The
will
Feywild.
You guys are talking real slow.
But yes,
There
you have
would be
gained,
tea in the Feywilds.
you feel stronger and more energized. Bitter. You could go for longer. You have got 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And as you
Again.
are by the fireplace, may I please have a
That one. I hope I pushed the right one.
fantastic?
I got a 20.
Oh my
As you
god.
look up
Oh,
at the
It must be the
fireplace,
mushrooms.
as you have a mouthful of mushrooms, you look up at the fireplace and you can see that there are loose stones in the chimney.
pulled him.
Poke them, touch them, put your hands on them.
Bop it.
I'm gonna
Push
touch
it.
them.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Twist it. I twist the rocks.
You twist the rocks and the rocks don't move. Strangely, they do feel loose.
I
But
push-
they don't twist out of things.
I tried pushing the mushrooms in. The mushrooms. The stones. It's the mushroom effect. Everything looks like mushrooms to
Everything
me
is a
now.
mushroom now. You turn around and we all just look like myconids now.
You try to push the stone in, and unfortunately, the stone won't budge going in. It does wriggle. There seems to be something behind it that is stopping it from going in.
So I push it out because of my super strength that I have
You
right
push
now
it
because of the
out.
mushrooms. Yeah, that's the words I'm gonna use. I push it out.
Okay. As you push it out, you reveal a quite a nice velvet pouch behind.
Ooh. Guys, come and see what I found behind these mushrooms that I pulled out. Quick, 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 quick. Look, 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 look. Come on. Quick.
Wow,
You
that
guys
was
walking
funny.
so slow.
Well, I am hurt. Don't you see the blood?
Yes,
What did
bloody
you
mushroom.
find?
I see what's on it.
Sample will just poke his head around the corner and go, "Come along, Albert."
Come on, all you mushrooms.
When Sir Uplock goes back out there, he just hears Bertie going, Balbert, Balbert, where are you, Balbert? he's looking for someone called Albert.
Sample will not say anything else.
Okay. Koda, you pull out the velvet from the hole found behind the mushroom stone. And you show it to everyone, this velvet pouch.
Look at this velvet pouch. That looks like a mushroom to me.
Since mushrooms look like velvet pouch.
Everything looks like a mushroom right now. I
Yeah.
literally see you guys as mushrooms.
I like how I phrased the mushrooms as completely harmless. You guys have decided that they're drugs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Hmm?
And I'm gonna say it one more time.
He ate a
that
mushroom
you guys
and he
should
gave him
try the mushrooms.
superpowers. Like,
Yeah. come
what,
on.
what else do you expect from him?
I'm just gonna take a couple and put them in my bag. So if I
Yes,
see
save them for later.
nothing bad, if I see nothing bad happening to Koda down the line, I know there are no side effects, so I can take them later.
Okay.
Except that everything
can-
gets turned into mushrooms.
You can add 2 or 3 mushrooms to your pack, and they give you 10 temporary hit points.
So Hopalot will pick 2 if I'm able.
You guys, I can't find Balbert. We've lost him.
Who's that?
I
What are
don't.
you
Albert?
talking
I don't
about?
know. Kermiticus was telling Albert to come, but I can't find him.
Oh, don't worry about it. Albert, he had to leave.
Oh, okay.
It was a
Right.
family issue.
Wait, you seem to be hurt. Bertie's
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna
that's a bit-
gonna run his hands all over your face and cast a cure wounds.
Gross. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, in the
Ooh.
first second, she just, like, tried to get away from me, but she's so hurt, so it doesn't go effectively.
I rolled max healing, motherfucker. You get 11 health back.
Oh my god. I'm still not on my max, but
You're
it
st-
was good.
but you're covered in healing slime.
Yummo.
Yummy.
Question: What does Bertie taste like? Like, what's his flavor profile?
Oh god.
You didn't put his slime in the mouth. The fuck?
Blueberry.
Well,
Let
it's
me.
yeah.
think-
Well, it's probably ended up in somebody's mouth, and I need to know for personal reasons what
It's like
his flavor profile is.
lavender, blueberry,
Like,
but
is he
rotten
sweet?
ending.
I'll
Does
say,
he
but
have a
it kind
strong
of feels
umami
like
flavor?
you know, like the tango, the frozen tango slushies
I
you
was
can get at the
I was
cinema.
honestly
Oh, yeah.
thinking that.
Oh.
I was genuinely
I was
thinking
thinking-
that.
I was thinking blue
like slush
raspberry.
puppy flavor.
Yeah, blue raspberry.
with
or
a
I was
sour
thinking, like,
aftertaste, though.
or I was thinking you maybe taste like Worcestershire sauce or something.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yes.
Anyway, no, that important question.
Anyway. Koda is still holding out the velvet pouch to everyone to look at.
Oh, what's this? Bertie's just gonna take it.
Hey, I found that. It's mine.
It's now inside Bertie.
As Bertie
Oh, does it-
is holding it, you can see the velvet is like kind of breaking away, and there's just this glint of blue within that's kind of mirroring what minimal light is hitting it, and it's just coming. It just turned Bertie to like this glow lamp.
Oh,
Is he a disco ball?
shine bright like a diamond.
No, as you peer closer through Berty to what is inside, you can see 2 blue quartz within Berty that is kind of just shining light out of it, catching the minimal light that is in the room.
If there's 2 of them, Bert's going to make them move up and they're going to replace his eyes for a bit.
Horrible. Do your eyes just fall out and like collapse to the floor, or
Yeah.
do they like descend into your body and they're just chilling out where you push
the eyes pop out and just fall on the floor.
Nah, I think it's funner if they descend into your body and they become your nipples temporarily.
Oh my god, yeah.
Can you spit it out before you dissolve the thing?
I don't think these will dissolve in me. You see, the way chemicals work.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, then let me give you a lesson on chemistry.
I'm listening.
I'm not good enough at chemistry to be able to go anywhere near that topic. Yeah, Berty will just pop them out of his eyes, quote unquote, into his hand with a lovely sucking sound, and then he'll just hand them out.
Okay.
What are these?
What are those?
What are those?
I don't know.
Those are my crocs.
You have alligators?
I get it.
It took me a second. I was like, what?
That was definitely a Captain America moment there. I understood that reference.
Yep.
Okay. What do you do now?
Well, we are looking
I'm
at the
looking.
things.
And we want to know what they
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
Okay. You look at them. They are blue quartzes.
What?
The type of precious stone.
It's like a gem.
Oh, okay.
Do you say a quartz?
Quartz, yes.
Yeah, blue
Yes.
quartz.
Blue.
And there are 2 of them.
Oh, my
Yeah,
friends,
'cause
is
they were in
this
my
count as
eyes.
treasure?
No, they were your nipples as well.
No, my eyes were my nipples.
No, you're...
Oh.
Yeah, his eyes were his nipples.
I was focusing on the nipple part, so I missed it.
Yeah, so the nipple part was the nipple part.
That's okay. I'm used to people focusing on my nipples.
So
We're
Sure.
good. We're just enjoying a nice stroll through a house and turning quartzes into nipples.
Well, that's what we
Thank
do.
you for the follow.
On that
Okay.
note.
On that note, changing that. Now that you have got 2 quartzes and Berty Blubbs has returned his eyes to his head, and you stand within this room. The mushrooms have been picked dry. There is nothing more within this room that could be of any discernment. Where do you go?
shall
You
we
first
continue?
will pocket the blue quartz.
You're looking at the blue quartz.
No, I'm putting them in my pocket.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
no fair. I found them. I think I should have one in my teapot.
You can have one, and she
Sorry?
takes the other one.
That's perfect.
To be fair,
Thank
he
you
did
very
find
much.
them.
I did
Yeah.
indeed. And then got stolen.
And I was the person who sent us on this quest, so I think I deserve one as well. That's fair.
I think so too. That's fair. Thank you very much. Plop into my teapot. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh my word. Okay.
Shall we all leave this room? Because there's no more mushrooms.
Yes, please.
Bye-bye, mushroom room. You were my favourite so far. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
King Julian! La la la.
Oh my god.
I think we're all going to be really good friends.
Who's always
Okay.
pinging?
A cyber.
Oh,
that wasn't
that's
me.
just me by accident.
Yeah, the previous 2 times were me by accident.
We'll blame the Simon
don't even know
anyway.
how
Hey,
We're
that's
really
fair.
easy to blame.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. You stand back in the entrance hall, and you can still see 2 sets of footprints. One leading this way, and one leading up.
Okay.
But I think
Before
we should
we go
split up
up-
and look for clues.
I think we should look.
No,
Exactly, let's do that.
no, don't.
I'm gonna
do
go
it.
upstairs.
Bertie
We're not
runs
going?
upstairs again.
I'm going this way.
Bertie, as you keep running upstairs, can you please do me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Disadvantage or normal?
Disadvantage.
Yay!
Because you've asked.
Ah, one of those was a nat 20 as well. Oh well. 13.
You slide straight back down.
Bree.
Nice.
I like this ride.
Runs up again. But it slides down
Get
intentionally.
Bree.
Okay, Bertie, do you wanna come with us?
Bree. But the slide is here.
Bertie, this way, come on,
what's that?
Bertie.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, good
what's that?
boy. Good boy. Come follow me this way.
Okay.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Good boy. Can you go through that door, Bertie? Can you open that door and go through it? That one you're standing right in front of.
Bertie puddles and goes through under the door.
Good boy. What is in there? I found the way to communicate.
That will be very helpful in the
Yeah.
future.
What do I see in here?
You slide in, and initially, you just see a broken table and 2 chairs that have been used by possibly by rodent or by something else. It
Table.
sits as quiet sentries near a fireplace, and there is a pile of mouse bone.
Oh.
And the air is thick with cobwebs. There isn't much you can walk in this room without touching it.
I don't think Bertie cares about touching webs, so he's just gonna blob his way through to wherever those mouse bones are and just take them inside of him.
Oh, I've been eating finger bones.
Oh. I see he's just collecting body.
The thing is, they'll just dissolve anyway. The reason he has to keep getting new eyes every now and then.
Hey, does the door open when I just try to open it?
Yes.
After you, Rosie.
Sure. Bertie, what did you find?
I found these
Bones, and he'll just reach out a hand, which is now wriggling with a bunch of bones that make no sense whatsoever.
It's you. You have a bones day today. Congratulations.
It's a bones
Bertie,
day.
should we go back outside and go to the next door? Come on,
I
follow
don't
me.
know. I don't know. It's kind of it's
Well,
quite
come
cozy in
on.
here.
As Rosie, go back
Oh,
into
God,
the room,
no.
please. As you step in, sending.
Oh God, no!
Why? I'm Bertie. I'm Bertie the Plasma.
Why
I'm
me?
actually
Not him.
I'm a what's it called? A homebrew
You look tastier. Mm.
homebrew version of the plasmoid race called a Squelch. So I'm just a blob boy.
Worms?
I'm
The
so,
hell?
Yeah, I'm a slime boy.
so glad I said go first.
Oh, there's something wrong with my mute button on
Uh-huh.
Discord. It
Thanks
mutes
for
me,
that.
but it doesn't unmute me.
And I will need all to pick.
Woohoo.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Not the spiders. Oh, help me!
Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 2, 22.
You want to roll the Squelch? It's quite fun. I've got some Basically, it just came
you
down
should
to
see
having some
a
fun with
initiative button on alchemy come up.
making. Because originally I was just a plasmoid, but then I just kept having ideas of like, oh, because I'm a slime. What if I could just like turn myself into a ball? Berty Blubbs the Bard, yes. Berty Blubbs the Blob. Yep. Apparently, I'm struggling to say it now, but apparently it also sounds like Jennifer
It
Coolidge.
should have just
which
come up above your like little
did
avatar
not come
thing
to
in the
mind
middle of the
at
screen.
first, but there you go. Well, that's the thing.
No, I have a tracker
I make
and
the
I have a
instruments
few.
with my body. The instrument that I'm holding is not really meant to. Not really meant to be like that. But yeah, my body is the instrument. So if I want to play the lyre or something, it's just a bunch of strings from my own body that I just start plucking with a nice little twang to it, like boing 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 boing. But yeah, no, just the Squelch
Found
come
it.
about just
Yeah, that
from
one.
this desire
we
to be able
also
to
smelled it.
morph myself into things like I can
Yeah,
turn myself into a slime cube, or I can turn myself into a
Sorry,
slime
doesn't show
ball and just go
me.
faster, or I
Just
could just
below
melt
the
down into a
episode.
puddle. I get advances on stealth, but I move fucking slow.
I rolled it.
I think the funniest thing that I
Oh, it
added,
didn't tell me.
I
Yeah,
feel like I
it
shouldn't
has,
spoil
it
this, but I
has
feel like no
rolled
one's
it
gonna
for
remember.
you. You're
Oh,
at
okay,
the-
cool. We're
You
not
sound
supposed
like
to see
Alan
it. Okay, cool,
Tudyk.
cool, cool.
All right,
I need to reload the website then.
I'd take that as a
Oh no,
compliment.
I've got yours. Fine. Got Rosie.
Oh,
But yeah, the
man.
funniest thing that
I've
I
got
came up with is
Yufaris, Arishi,
Berty can turn himself into
I
a
just need
weapon
Berty
that someone
Blubbs
else can use, but it
and
does
the
no
Half-Orc.
damage.
I'm presuming Arishi can't talk to these spiders.
Sorry, what am I doing? Sorry.
Initiative.
Oh, I have to re-roll it. Okay, I did press it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did roll mine as well.
Yeah, I just restarted it because I didn't.
Oh, I see.
How dare you?
Okay. And we are starting the initiative with Yufaris outside in the corridor. You hear possibly a squeal from inside as spiders swarm out from
Can you turn
underneath
yourself into a
the
splat
armchairs
landing bow
as
and arrow?
Rosie.
I've not tried that actually. This is our first session, to be fair. We've not. This is the first combat. We've not done a whole lot.
No. I hate playing
The
first.
extinguished fire sprites. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know why it's like.
We have
beneficial
established
and
that I am
initiative to have
acidic
it on
because
high. When
slime.
you are something
So-
like mage or a bard, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I will just like scream, hanging there. What is going on? Because I assume I don't see him yet.
Not quite. You can see, I'll say from your where you are, you can see Berty Blubbs,
Yeah.
but you can't see the spiders.
Yeah, so I will. What is going on there? Just yell, and that will be my turn.
That brings us to Arishi outside the door.
This explodes.
I have no sound anymore.
That sounds messy.
Can Arishi try and talk to the spiders?
Sure, I will say yes, you can.
Arishi's just gonna like, she's not gonna draw her sword yet.
Okay.
Spiders, we come in peace. But does that work for you, or
Are you on board with that?
You just like as you say that, you can just see these thousands of eyes just like kind of blink at you, and there's kind of like movement of like their front legs, but they don't answer you. They merely move closer.
she's gonna turn to Sir Hopper and be like, "Sir, have I gotta kill these spiders?"
He would just respond with, "Oh, there's spiders. Oh, do they look hostile or like they are in need?"
I am yet to find that out.
How do you establish if a spider looks like it's in need?
I don't know. You just go off by vibes, isn't it?
They no answer. No answer, sir. No answer.
Oh, are they moving towards you rapidly with hostile intent?
They are moving.
With
Cool. Thanks, I
hostile
appreciate it.
intent?
I need to work on it
Are
more.
you
'Cause I do
hostile?
enjoy streaming, but yeah. I don't know why I don't, to be fair.
No,
I've got so many
hostile
games that I need to get
scuttling
to.
around the floor.
Still no
It's nice
answer.
to see you too, though. Thank you for dropping by.
Maybe just draw your sword just in case.
Oh god, this is
She draws a
chaotic.
sword.
Okay.
She's not doing anything yet.
Okay. We'll move on to Berty Blubbs, who's in the room with the spiders.
Berty's just admiring his brand new fingers still.
He doesn't really understand that there's actually an issue here, so yeah, he's just gonna spend his action just admiring his new fingers.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That brings us to Rosie.
Great. Bloody hell. I'm gonna trying to figure out if I have something. I'm assuming 1 square is 5 feet.
Yes.
Issue. Okay, that doesn't work.
Can you not
That
move 5
doesn't
feet?
work. Not that I'm not 15 feet in range to someone else that shouldn't be in 15 feet radius.
Oh, I see.
I am gonna cast a spell.
Of some description.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
against these spiders right here. I can't ping.
Just hold down left click and it'll ping.
There we go.
That will be at disadvantage as it's at close range.
Oh, that's something. Oh, okay.
Yeah, casting spells. It's something we forget a lot. So
Listen, that's my first time I'm having actual spells.
yeah, that's fair.
Actually, what is that called? Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna go with Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Disadvantage, is set.
Yes.
So the first one is a 17. The second one is a 12. 12 to hit.
Okay. 12 does hit.
Yay!
Fantastic. And 14 damage, please. I love having a class finally that does damage.
Wait, what does your class? What? Hang on, what else do you play?
The rogue.
I mean,
Rogue does
In-
a lot
in
of
Stras.
damage.
your rogue would do
Not really.
damage. Your rogue would do damage if you were actually like
shut
there for things, not,
Oh, shut
not
up!
off on your
Even
own.
if- Even if I'm there, I'm not doing damage because I either roll like shit or don't hit at all.
Rogue does like insane amount of damage.
when
Not
they
on
hit,
level 1
when they hit, they do.
or 2. Yeah.
Okay. You have pretty much burnt up most of the swarm upon that chair near you. There's still a few moving around though.
Bertie gasps at this display of vicious murder.
Anything else on your
No, for now I'm good.
Okay. That brings us to Sir Hopalot. Bringing up the rear.
There's not really much else he can do, so she'd be like, do they still look like they're pursuing with malicious intent? Is the
Yes,
intent
they do.
the intent is malicious?
Yes, I think so. Someone in this game is not comfortable with the current subject
Who
matter.
accidentally hit the X card?
That was me accidentally, sorry.
I
I was looking at the options and I was like, what's X card?
X
I
God,
understand
give it
what
to
that
you.
is.
I was thinking like, oh no, if I picked the wrong enemy, spider's too much.
I mean, if anyone had an issue with the enemy, it would be
I've changed
Shannon.
it to
But...
pretty butterflies.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Arishi-
now we're murdering. Now we're murdering butterflies. What the fuck?
I'm arachnophobic too.
Oh yeah, you are. I forgot.
Then it's good that you didn't get to the tokens of the enemies yet.
Yeah.
Imagine this really sweet.
That's completely the reason why.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not
Exactly.
because I can't balance my time. It's because of the arachnophobia.
They're just a bunch of cute little jumping spiders.
Yeah, they're all very cute. Yeah, but yeah, he can't do a lot, so that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. That brings us to our spiders.
Oh god, I have a feeling I know who they're going for first.
Berty, probably.
Uh-huh. Sure.
He looks tasty.
Uh-huh.
Like the forbidden lava lamp. You're not supposed to drink it or anything, but you just want to.
Have you drunk from a lava lamp?
No.
But he wanted
No, it does not sound sad.
No, I haven't. It would explain a lot, but no.
Okay, right. The first attack is a 16 on to Rosie.
Of course that hits.
Get out.
Jesus.
It's kind of when that happens, kind of Rishi shout as a hopla. They attack. They malicious. We fight.
They do hurt. Help!
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Jesus.
That, by the way, is causing me a reaction called Wrath of the Storm, which means a set creature needs to make a Dex saving throw, and takes with a DC 12, or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. Half the damage if it's a success saving throw.
Cool.
Okay, that was a nat 20.
Oh, fuck off.
Typical.
So how much
2d8.
damage did it take?
Give me a second. D8. Where the fuck is the D8? D8. 2. So that's 10. That's 5 damage.
Okay. There's literally like, out of all of the spiders, there's probably like 5 left in front of you.
Good. Quick question. I do have 2 boxes under that Wrath of the Storm, which then is / long rest. That doesn't belong together, does it?
What?
Let me have a
So
look.
you basically get 2 uses of it per
Oh,
long
okay.
rest.
Then I'm gonna
So you mark off
okay.
1. Now you
Yep,
have
got
1
it.
more.
Got it.
But you've used your reaction this turn, so you have to wait. So if the next spiders hit you, it's tough shit.
Oh,
Okay.
I can do 1 more.
No, but the way reactions work, you only get 1 per turn.
Yeah,
Oh.
you get 1 per round.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And Berty Blubbs
Hello.
does a 15 hit.
Yes. Yes, it does. But how would they
That
hurt
is-
me? What did Bertie Bobs ever do? Bertie Bob's just admiring his fingers.
That is just 2 piercing damage.
Oh, the pain. The agony. Oh.
Meanwhile,
feel
Rosie
pain?
is standing there panting, bleeding profusely, looking over to Berty. Angry.
Bertie's absolutely going to be using a 2nd level Cure Wounds on himself.
blowing a strand of hair out of her face, like, shut the frick up, man.
Okay, that then brings us to Koda, who is far in the other corridor. Koda,
My question is like, what
what are
do I
you
even
doing?
I don't even think
Is
I hear
Koda?
them.
Yeah, is Koda aware there's even a fight happening?
Okay,
So I don't think
where
I
do you
hear
go? What do? You still have your movement. You can still do whatever you like.
Well, I want to go through this door over here. Can I open it?
Oh god, man.
He's gonna get himself into trouble.
Well, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm
So
supposed to see what happens.
the bottom door.
Yeah.
Oh god, he found the kitchen.
That
Maybe they have
Ah.
food.
that's not a kitchen.
That's
Nah,
a
it looked
kitchen?
like a kitchen counter though.
So-
Okay, you wander in.
Somebody didn't cook there.
Now
There
I'm
are
understanding why you don't go
broken-
out. You go to a restaurant, but it's a
There-
library.
There are broken shelves that lean away from the walls. There's still large bookcases that line from ceiling to floor. And there seems to be a mound of mouldy books that seem to have been lost and forgotten in a cobwebbed corner, and most are unreadable and gnawed by time. There are a few lying around that could be of value. Maybe not.
I go look at those books. Which ones are the valuable ones?
Do me a investigation check, please.
Investigation. What did I get?
I hope he finds 50 Shades of
17.
Plasmoid.
Lovely. You find 3 books. Each of them are worth some coin. And you
Nice.
find the magical properties of gemstone,
Oh,
the magical properties of herbs and flowers,
Oh,
the metaphysics of mathematics.
oh.
And
fill that
as
one
you
out,
pick
wonder.
up all 3 books and have a look at them, you spy a loose bit of parchment that falls from one of the books.
I look at the parchment. There's everything on it.
Okay, you pick it up. It's ripped in most places, and writing is in
Ineligible?
yes, that's the word.
illegible.
Illegible, sorry.
Illegible,
Not readable.
Good job, Simon.
not readable. But you can just work out 2 words, which are beyond skeleton.
Not skeletons.
Ominous.
Well, that
It's a
means nothing to
mystery.
me. So I put it in my. I put it into my teapot to show the rest. In the,
Oh god.
I'm gonna put somehow all 3 books fit in my massive teapot.
It's a bag
It's
of
magic
holding.
people.
It's just a bag of
Oh
holding.
dear.
Bag of holding.
Teapot of holding.
But I quickly want to look through the. Did you say there was a gemstone book?
Yes, magical properties of gemstones.
Can I please look through it and see if I can find my half of my quartz, blue quartz? You said, and see if I can find anything about it.
Absolutely, you can.
Thank you. Swish swish.
Look at this fucking
As
nerd.
you read through it, I will need
And you guys said this was
A-
going to be dangerous.
nature or history, please.
Oh, okay. Oh. I guess I'll do nature. Let's see. I got a 10. Not too bad.
Okay. You don't find blue quartz, but you do find a quartz stone.
Oh.
And this one seems to be rather interesting event. It talks of one rare, and it kind of has a slight silvery way through it in the illustration. And this could be used for, as it says in the notes, for magical inks and necromantic spells, often used in
Oh.
rituals as an omen.
This is fascinating. Wait until I show the rest. And that's how I end my turn. Walking out of the room.
And as we end Koda's turn and he starts to head back into the voice, for those near the other room, you can hear this frittering in from the ceiling above, and what bends down the wall is something much bigger than 2 forms.
Oh fucking hell.
I'm sorry, I don't have the tokens.
I'm so glad that I went to go book search.
Let's just say if she makes tokens of the spiders, it needs to be one of those cute jumping spiders, just
Yes,
so it's not
please.
bad. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, I had
Okay.
I saw a little jumping spider in the bathroom. He climbed up my toothbrush and jumped off it onto the windowsill.
Oh.
Gross.
No. Okay, that brings us to Yufaris.
That big thing is inside the room.
Yes, you can see this shadow slowly descend on the wall behind Berty Blubbs.
Okay, Yufaris just put her hand, and she will have finger gun thing, and she will try to aim next to the blobby and shoot the damn spider with her finger gun spell.
Okay.
Do I have disadvantage or is it fine? Because even if it goes through blobby, that's it.
I will say it's fine. You don't need disadvantage, but we'll see who it hits.
Yeah, 9.
Was it?
9.
9.
Mm.
Okay. It doesn't hit the giant spider, and it just misses Berty Blubb. And it hits the ground to the right of him.
Okay. Berty, there is big thing behind you and stop moving so I can aim.
Hello.
Oh, don't tell him hello. I don't think he's friendly.
No, I was saying hello to you.
Oh.
Why? What's behind me? Oh my god!
Oh Lord!
Well, good luck. I'm done.
Okay. Arishi, it is your turn.
Please tell me you're not trying to talk to the spider.
I think we're past that. The spiders appear to be showing some signs of hostility.
Yeah.
Slightly.
They are approaching with hostile intent.
They are resisting arrest.
Yes.
She'll come into the room and she'll just swing her long sword at the swarm spider.
Okay.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong one, sorry.
Stepping
Am I-
over Rosie.
A 10.
Okay. The 10 does not hit. Can I please have you roll me a d20, please?
Yeah.
Yum, 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 yum.
An 11.
Your sword doesn't hit the spiders, but it does hit the chair, and for a moment there you feel that your sword gets stuck. But it does. Feel free, and you turn, and the giant spider is still crawling down the wall.
I think I think it would be quite clear, like if anyone was paying proper attention to her, that she's not actually putting everything into this fight because she still wants to be their friend. So I think when she sees the big spider, she'll probably kind of look at it and go, "You're a beauty. You are."
As you say that, you do get a response from the other side. That's delightful.
I not food. I Arishi. And she'll
Okay. And Berty Blubbs.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What's Berty Blubbs gonna do? He doesn't really have a lot he can do, to be fair. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna attempt to same, like he'll seen what Yufaris did and just like,
Oh, I could do that too.
and using his brand new hand with his mouse finger bones, he's gonna turn around and he's also gonna do a finger gun, sorry, that's what I meant to say. At the finger bone finger gun at the giant spider behind him,
Okay.
which will be a disadvantage because it's a spell and it's right fucking there. The bastard.
Okay.
Unless it's further than 5 feet away. Is it further than 5 feet away up the wall or something?
No, it is not.
Okay, well, don't grumble. Okay, pew 13. That's not that bad. 13 to hit the
13
giant spider.
just misses.
Poopy, I say. Okay.
Stop copying me and move your ass.
You try to shoot me. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Nah,
Berty.
he would never say that. He's much too nice. Okay, well, shit. There's not much I can really do as an action because that's a bonus action. Well, I suppose I do have a longsword actually, so yeah, I guess. Wait, hang on. So just to double check, the finger gun, is that just a bonus action that it's at, or does it become like, is it a bonus action to start it, then an action to use it?
Think
be
gun,
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
It's just bonus action. Okay.
Bonus action.
Then yeah, I guess I'll use my action to just swing my longsword.
Okay.
He's really good. Oh, that was a 6 on my end. Okay, whatever. I'll take that. 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, that was nearly an 8. Have 2 damage.
Wow.
And Bertie's just gonna do a cheeky side step. He's literally just gonna slide to the right.
Slide to the left.
Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Anyway, that's
Charlie
Bertie's turn.
Brown.
Okay. That then brings us to Rosie Pebblebonk.
Yeah. Rosie's gonna disengage because ma'am is almost done. So she is kind of disengaging as far as she can out of that room.
Okay.
Thank you very much. But
Percy!
she's almost down. She's not good.
Okay. Anything else in your turn other than disengaging?
I can't do anything else. So no.
Okay. That brings us to Sir Hopalot.
Hello. Sorry, I'm eating crisps. I'm hungry. Can we pass through the space of our patriots? Is that
I
okay?
will say yes.
I will let
Hooray.
him pass.
You
Thank you.
shall pass.
Okay, yeah. He will hustle.
And he's slimy.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, hello, Kermiticus.
That is Sir Hopalot to you. And then he will I've never played Paladin before, so bear with me. He will cast Holy Judgment on his sword, in which it will start glowing with some beautiful pinky stuff going on.
Hmm?
And he'll do a little dab with that. Does 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Wahoo! So you will take 7 slashing damage, and then we'll take 6 radiant damage.
With 13?
Yeah. The spider is also now glowing with radiant light, granting advantage on it to the next attack against it. Also, a question about mites and that. It says the next time you hit a creature with a melee attack before the spell ends. So is that every time I hit a creature with this thing that this effect hits it? Is that how that works?
Yeah, until the spell ends, basically.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a one and done kind of deal, but thank you.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that then brings us to our swarms. And our largest swarm is going to... And they are going to go and attack on Arishi for 9.
A 9 does not.
And the one that is still in the room will attack on Berty Blubbs for a 7.
No.
That then brings us to our giant spider. Attack on Sir Hopalot.
Rude.
For
Frogs that tastier than slime. Was I not setting off the webs because maybe I just melt them with my acidic body?
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I thought so.
That for an 11.
No.
There. Okay, that's the spiders. Koda, it is your turn. Over in the library, how are you doing?
I go out of the library, go back to the main hall, and I'm like, guys, you never believe what I found. I found a book. Oh my god, Rosie, I found some books, and like one of them was about a stone. And look at this, and what is happening over there?
Meanwhile, Rosie looks at him, profusely bleeding, being hurt.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
Well, you know that there's a couple of tiny spiders in that room. Maybe you want to go check it out real quick.
There's one big one now.
Yeah, she knew. She just didn't want to tell him because he walked away.
I just hear Yufaris go, no, there's now a big one in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they are fighting, and now they are dying.
Just commenting in
Yeah,
the back.
it's just a commentator.
You guys should have followed me. I went to a book. I went to a library.
No, you went to the kitchen.
Library.
I went to a book room and I found books.
I
Whoa.
went to a book room, found books, opened books, found out about rock. It was really
No,
cool. Nothing.
You can show us the books after we kill the big spider who is killing everybody.
Oh yeah, we should probably do something about that.
Yeah,
walk
maybe.
towards,
Okay,
towards
this is going to be
Spider.
the final round before the end of the session, so good luck.
Cool.
Koda, is there anything you'd like to do action-wise on your turn?
Yeah, I want to use frostbite on the spider that is closest to me, because I should be able to
Okay.
reach it.
Yeah.
Do I just roll? Because I will definitely hit it because it's 60 foot away from me. It's 60 foot range, so yeah, that will hit. I'll just roll. I got a 1.
Good job, buddy.
Hey, I found books. What did you guys do? Just nothing. I found
Okay.
monsters.
Okay. You can just see like this little darts of ice kind of around the like it's the spider, and it doesn't do anything really in terms of affecting the spider.
I turn to Rosie and go, well, I tried my best. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I
You
found the books.
Good for you.
Yufaris, it is your turn.
Okay, then the same thing as before, just aiming at the big spider with finger gun.
But now there's a frog in the way.
Well, that's 9 again.
Okay. Can I please have a D20? Roll a D20, please.
Uh-oh.
Sure. With pleasure. Where's the 20 here? That's a 6.
Can I please have Mistress and Berty Blubbs both do dexterity saving throws?
Mm-hmm.
15.
15.
That one.
Oh.
Okay. You shoot your pink blast at the spider. Commiticus dodges out of the way dramatically with a flourish, and Berty Blubbs kind of goes and is like starts walking towards Commiticus like, what's that? And as he does, it kind of like shoots through Berty Blubbs. But Berty, you do take 3 points of residual finger gun damage.
Oh dear.
And because
I've been fingered.
And because it went through you, your slime kind of does like what's it called? Refracted the magic. So it went in a different direction.
Okay.
Reflect. Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's my fault that she missed.
Yes.
How fucking rude. That was rude.
That was pretty fucking rude.
Rude.
Anything else on your turn, Yufaris?
No.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. That brings us to Arishi.
She's gonna swing the sword again at the swarm of spiders.
Okay.
But she's gonna be like, I really don't want to do this. She rolls a 2.
Yeah, she really doesn't want to do this.
She really doesn't want to do it.
You're like looking down, and there's like a tear forming in your eyes, and you're like, I don't want to do this, and you just like kind of like pull down your sword so slowly it feels like a feather on the spiders, because you really just don't want to harm.
Yeah, that is so true. That is the end of a turn.
It's just a dirty fluff.
I'll just, yeah. I'm just gonna try finger guns again, I guess. There's not much I can do. I'm not really an offensive one, but I'm here stuck in the fucking front lines. Jesus Christ. Nope. Mine's not gonna hit.
Okay. Anything else you can say?
I guess I'll try swing my swords again.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can hit with melee. What? Okay. 19 to hit. I assume it does have 10 damage.
Yep.
To the big one, that is.
The big spider?
Yeah, big one.
Spider. Okay. You swing your sword, and you did like one hand finger gun, and then the sword came round, and you swung, and you cut the spider in half, and it is dead.
Jesus Christ.
It was just like one of these epic moves of like finger gun. You kind of did a wink with the finger gun and then the sword.
I tried to shoot the finger gun along the sword blade.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's Bertie's turn.
Okay.
I'm shocked that he did so well against that.
And Rosie Pebblebonk.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do much.
Do you not have like healing spells? You're a cleric, right?
Yeah, I don't really have that many.
Okay.
How many damage has anyone else taking damage except for Berty?
Don't you have the mushrooms?
Yeah, got mushrooms
that's
give you
right.
temporary
Which will give you
HP.
10. Yeah.
You can eat a mushroom for an action.
Okay, I'll do that.
I have Rosie's run away, just knelt down on the floor, just eating mushrooms.
How many of you guys can relate?
If I can find them, where did I put them?
That's fucking the dead silence.
I almost had it.
Okay.
Which means I'm getting 10. Lovely. I'm done.
Okay. Sir Commiticus Popolo.
Hello. I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna poke this guy. I cannot
Okay.
think.
Yeah, you poke this large swarm of 5
Poke.
spiders.
That is, ignore that. That was damage. I pressed the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh, that was only a 20.
I believe in
14.
you.
That
Got
hits.
this.
Woohoo! Yay, let's 8. 14. Guessing. Damage. And then.
And they are dead.
Never mind. No, well, they also take 8 radiant damage. So they're dead and they're glowing.
They're fried.
Nice.
Their
Uh,
legs are crackling and sparkling.
that's it.
Okay. And that brings us to our final form of spiders. That is going to attack on Arishi for 18.
That hit.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
And that was going to that is 14 point basic damage.
Sorry?
Nice.
It was so nice to them.
They did 14?
Yes.
Jesus
Yeah.
4
Christ.
d4s.
God damn.
That's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
These spiders just like they move across and they're like climbing up your body, and you just suddenly feel like 1,000 bites all over
Ew.
your body.
He's just gonna yell really. I wanted to be friend.
And that then brings us to Koda.
I got exactly what I want to do. I'm going to use water bullets because that's fun. And the idea of it sounds cool.
Water bullets.
Do I need to... Water
So
bullets?
what went from finger guns to pew pews?
Yeah, I'm just going to use my umbrella.
Finger guns to
As
finger
my
water
gun.
guns.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll both of the things? The effect and the hit? Or do I just
You
roll
need
one?
to roll the hit,
Okay. Rolling the hit.
and then you can roll the damage.
That was a 22 for the hit.
Nice.
Okay, that would definitely hit. So they are about 15 feet away, so it's 4d6.
Do I just roll the effect, or do I need to roll 4 d6s?
4d6, please.
Roll 4d6.
I need to look up this fucking spell. What the hell?
Oh, I rolled one at a time. Okay, that's a 4, a 2. Wait, did you say roll? I'm confused.
4d6.
Oh, I'm rolling the wrong dice.
D6.
Sorry, I rolled 4 of 4.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Let's redo that.
You boob.
Okay, the first one is a 2. The second one
2, yep.
is a 3.
The 5.
Another 3.
8.
And last
8.
one. A 2.
10.
2. Pretty proud of that. Please die.
Don't be
You
shy.
see
Die
the
a bit.
majority of the spiders within the swarm just fall off of Arishi, drowning in the water that you just shot at them.
So true.
You squirted all over
Um,
them.
Squirted all over them, and they can't survive that.
And
They weren't prepared for what
as
my
we just have
abilities.
one swarm left, I will let us go first. Yeah.
Finger gun. Very aggressive finger gun.
Pew 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 pew.
21.
Lovely,
Nice.
that definitely hits.
That's what I want to see. And that's 8 force damage.
And that is what was needed to destroy the finals.
Just Yufaris being really frustrated that she was missing thanks to Berty. So now when the spiders are out of the room, she was finally like, I can kill those.
Yeah, Berty was the problem, but now you have
Yeah,
one
exactly.
fully physical thing in front of you that's blocking it.
But exactly. That
I can only
she's
hit if
used
I'm
to
being
it.
blocked by physical objects.
Yeah, she's used to that. She's not used to slimy people.
Racist.
Maybe.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the session as the spiders fall from Arishi from the finger guns, the water pistols. Arishi is looking slightly damp from the water that's headed in her direction.
Sorry.
It's fine. It hides the tears.
You made her wet.
Aww.
And
Wait, are we for the tears or for being wet?
Yes.
Yes.
and that brings us to the end of today's session.
Woohoo!
We have
Thank you, YouTube.
It's called Twitch.
Wahoo!
thank you for those that have watched, stuck around, or even just lurked for a moment. And yes, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time with the second episode, the second installment of Ghost of Cop. And I forgot the title of the thing. But in the meantime, if you have enjoyed our little adventure, beginning of, please follow or stick around. Put a thing in your calendar. Let us know that you want to come and watch again. And yeah, and if you like the drawings, you like the characters, you like the little avatar, you even like the map. Maps. Well, guess what? I drew them all.
Oh my
I am the master. The
That
master of the
explains why
quill,
they're so
the master,
masterful.
the master of the pen, the master of the ink. I drew the maps. I have drawn the characters and their tokens. And yes, I did not get around to the monster tokens, but they will be coming in time. Maybe not the spider ones. But yes, if you'd like to your own personal ones, I do take commissions. If you head over to Etsy, which is the Kobold Guild at Etsy, I am very easy to find and happy to matter. Otherwise, I bid you adieu.
Bye,
Good
YouTube.
morning, good evening,
Bye-bye.
good afternoon, and good night.
Bye, YouTube. It's no longer your boy.
Trials, gods, I beg of thee.